And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK show, and this is going to be episode 357. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the MSK show, we have one topic for you guys tonight, and that will be on Disney Plus going up in price. And that will be the topic for tonight's episode of the MSK show, and we'll go over the topic later on in the show. And our featured guest tonight is Troy Pacelli. Oh God, always a blast having this guy on. One of my favorite guests on the show. My Italian stallion, the man with the plan, the king of the Sopranos. The Italian mob boss. Yeah, what's crazy? They'll call you. What was that thing people used to call people back in the day? They call you a raid boss. They'll consider you a raid boss now at this point with the fucking glowing red eyes and shit. So what's going on, man? How you been doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm old, rich, white, good looking. I'm not on
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Finally. Yes. I can go into a store and I can afford Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal without the help of the government. So that's a good feeling, actually,
Right. When you're the one paying the bill, you get to decide what you get.
Yeah.
When it's the government,
he's not getting name brand.
Well, okay. Fair enough.
Dude, I didn't even know. Apparently, in some states, you can buy caviar on food stamps. Like, what the fuck? What the hell?
What could be healthier than eggs?
You're right. It's true. Yeah.
Probably cheaper than hen eggs these days.
Good Lord. It's like when they said, oh, you're going to get to decide what I buy. Yeah, I'm kind of footing the bill. I don't know what you think this is.
Yeah.
Also, that program has guidelines. I'm sure you've read them. You're supposed to buy nutritious food for you, right? But a lot of people on that program are fat. Actually, what I looked into just a few days ago, there are more people fat off the program than on the program. That's crazy.
Here's the thing, though, MSK. A lot of people like it. I think we brought this up way back. So
yeah.
The food that's actually really good for you, like just simple vegetables, let's say some strawberries, they're just so expensive. So you're kind of like in a weird limbo. Like, do I get some good food for myself, or do I run out of my EBT? So I don't know. You have to find a good balance. I would say buy the cheaper stuff and stay away from organic, because I think that's just a waste of money in my opinion. It's just the healthy stuff is just so expensive. Like, I went to go buy some strawberries one time at like $6 for like a pint. Like a little, like, what?
MSK, you're probably not familiar with what a strawberry is, right? But it's a fruit. It's kind of red. You probably wouldn't enjoy the taste of it. I'm sure you've had a candy that's flavored like it.
No, I told you the only fruits I typically enjoy eating are bananas and oranges. That's it. Everything else is gross and I just can't get it down my throat. Pause. No homo. I do like the little cuties.
That's the guy that like the banana.
Every once in a while, a good banana down your throat's good. No homo. No homo. I already called it. So, and I know I don't put mayonnaise on it and gag on it. I don't do that, obviously. So, yeah, this is the thing is everything has gone up in price so much that, even if people are buying the nutritious stuff, there's definitely not enough money to cover that. But then again, I just today at work, I saw someone using their EBT to buy someone healthy shit. So like when they're saying, oh, I can't afford it, it's like, are these, because there's certain fast food places that you can use it at now. Most of them accept it now. And it's like, you're spending your money on Chick-fil-A. Pretty sure that's not gonna sustain you throughout the month, But we'll do intros really quickly, and then we'll have a discussion about whatever Warren decides, because he'll bring up like, hey, what do you guys think about the moon landing?
I got a decent one.
Okay, so we'll do Lunchbox Comics, who's Warren, not Wooran. He's Warren. I don't know how you guys came up with this fucking same name, you bastards. Good Lord. But how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. They've been having a pretty good week. Got all the artwork for issue 4 done, and
did you get laid?
Oh no. That hasn't happened for a while. Now you got me all sad.
What the heck? Don't worry, man. AI sex robots are coming, and they'll be.
That's what I'm waiting on. Is for the Elon sex robots. Able to do like open heart surgery on us, according to
the creator. I genuinely believe if AI ever took off in that kind of fashion, women would look like that. I'll be like, shit, that sucks.
Well, Elon was just talking about how like everyone having a robot will eventually make us all really, I guess, wealthy because the robot will be able to do all of the sophisticated shit. So like if you need your appendix taken out, the robot's going to be able to do it. So it's
hell no.
Free healthcare.
That's you start doing
just
shit
let
like
me
that.
Die. Just kill me, you know.
You're in the middle of watching Gladiator and it just starts like, hold on your appendix.
Here, can you hold this, sir?
What if hit with lightning and tries to do open heart surgery on you?
Like, my problem is like if those machines ever got
You've only got one?
Because like people have problems with like hackers now. Imagine in this world, someone doesn't like you so much they hack your robot and say, get out a knife and start shanking this bastard. I don't want to live in a world like that. I'm good. I think I like my
Don't know if that's going to be an executable command in
and then
most
Will
of these
Smith
robots.
comes along and has to do the investigation. Yeah, I know that story.
Yeah. But it's good. Warren's doing great. How's did you finish your final page for Sig and Joe?
Yeah, the artwork page I finished on it today. I started lettering, so I got 3 pages done today before the show started, and yeah, I'll do some more lettering tomorrow and start really hammering that out. I've also been doing writing on my next story, the squirrel story, so I'll be able to hopefully start doing the roughs for that here in the next couple weeks and get rolling on that production.
Hell yeah, man. Gray Poupe, he's not ketchup tonight. It's okay. Gray, I just poof him into ketchup. No.
Are you trying to like Hadouken me or something? How dare you, sir?
I actually have magic. No, I have black girl magic, and I can transform you into Kathlena. Where's Kathlena Cartman?
You got no magic, sir.
I tried. Well, how you doing, man? How was the week so far, dude?
I'm good. It's looking up now. From all this AI sex robot talk, it's getting me really kind of happy because it leads me to think that, if they can take over in the bedroom, they could definitely take over for MSK. All they need is like 4 or 5 different phrases. Bam, they're hosting a show. What can I say? I'm looking forward to our future host.
Hey, I don't get why people want AI so badly when you lose the authenticity around a human experience.
Are you what you would call authentic, though?
Very much so. And rich and good looking and charismatic.
I don't think you know what those words mean, but okay.
It's so crazy how a jar of mustard says, I don't know what words mean. I just can't take it seriously. It's okay. It's fine.
Well, you also don't know how to spell many of them.
Yeah, I've been giving Gray so many L's here recently. He's been like, okay, I'm going to fight MSK on everything. Good. I can give Gray another L tonight. Ugh, God, can't wait for it. But no, man, what happened to your content? You said you were going to do content. What the fuck's going on, you bastard?
Well, I am taking a step back. You said you're going to restructure the show. Perfect timing, because what can I say? I've got an itch to make real content, so I think I'm going to need some more time on my hands. So real soon.
It takes time making quality content, Gray. It takes a
I'm not sure if you were aware of that, but you're right. It is taking some time.
Mm-hmm. True. So now we're in the winter of Gray. So what happens in the winter of Gray? Aren't you supposed to have like a snowy
Still the fall,
background?
sir. The winter is when we, enjoy ourselves, snuggle up.
Are you gonna have
the content that's going to be out soon?
Are you gonna have a Santa Claus background?
Sure. I could go seasonal.
You've had a lot of white men come down your chimney, right?
I have not. I think you're thinking of yourself.
I don't have a chimney. I just have a vent.
Not anymore?
No.
More of an emergency exit type of situation?
Just depends. I like ho-ho-hos. But no, our featured guest tonight, Troy Pacelli. What's going on, man? How has your week been so far, dude?
Been pretty good. We're halfway through it, aren't we? We're almost at the weekend.
Next week is Thanksgiving, dude. Fucking crazy, man.
Be thankful for.
Yeah, and after that, we're in December, and that's Christmas time. And first week of December is always when my birthday comes around, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do for my birthday coming up in about a few weeks. Do I have to have you fucking cloud chasers on? It's like, all right, goddamn, hanging out with grown men on my birthday. Oh God, I hate birthday. I hate it. I hate it. So cringe. Oh God, I'm just old at this point. I'm old, ran down, and just.
If he's old, what the hell am I? Jeez.
God, once you get my age, your back just starts hurting randomly. You're just like, what the hell's going on? You just like you pick up stuff. You pick up stuff on my hand, and it's just like, why is this hurting? Like today, I was grabbing something, it was just hurting. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I used to be in tip-top shape, buff. You know, I used to go to the gym consistently. I used to have a lot of girls around me. Like, what
how's Jim doing?
Yeah, how is Jim doing?
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, dude. But Troy, did you see any movies recently? Did you go see Predator: Badlands at all?
I did not. I have so checked out of the movie. We were talking a little bit in the backdrop. The implication is that everything at the theater just kind of sucks. I've been in no hurry to see anything that's been released recently. I've been, the channels that I hang out around, we do a lot of rewatches of old stuff. Well, old being from my lifetime, so I guess that is kind of weird.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that. Hey, I'll tell you this though. You could be introducing fans to movies that they've never seen. I've seen.
That's the idea. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the plan. It's like, hey, I love this growing up. They don't make stories like this anymore. Check this out. And I do. I get a lot of people going, man, this was actually really good.
Like I was talking to Deleted Scenes, the person you guys hang out with sometimes, and we were just randomly just chatting up with like Wrong Turn. It's like, you know what? Watching it originally, you're like, okay, I'm turning off my brain. This is kind of retarded, but it's up retarded in a fun, cool way. Sure. The way they do it. And I rewatched it recently because like my ex-girlfriend invited me over with a situation. We didn't have sex. I would never touch that girl. But
was the situation her boyfriend that was there?
No,
with you watching the movie? I hear he's a film buff.
No, it was her mom's boyfriend. It was her mom's boyfriend. He invited us over with her sister, and she was like, "You want to watch Wrong Turn?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And I was watching. I was like, "Man, this is actually better than I remember. The setting, the atmosphere, the kills, the craziness of it. This is better than I remember. I like feelings like that,
Here's what's even worse. Even some of the movies that I didn't like in years past seem better by comparison. I'll give you for example. We were talking about the various Superman movies in the backdrop. We were talking about the Snyderverse. We're talking about James Gunn. And I'm looking back at Superman Returns and going, I hated that movie when it came out.
I still don't like it.
Not so well. I agree with you, but it's much better than anything we've gotten since.
I don't know, man.
It looks a lot really better by comparison.
Oh God, you guys are losing me with that one. I'm the number one red.
Oh, you didn't like a Super Stalker?
Super Simp. That's what we said.
Yes,
in high school.
exactly. Simp.
Yeah, Brandon. Not who the fucking. Oh, who directed? Bryan Singer. Directed that movie, and I remember because he left X2 to do it. They had Brent Ratner do X-Men Last Stand. Fucking hell. Bryan Singer, as much as people like those first two X-Men movies, he did not understand. People think he misunderstood X-Men. He sure didn't get Superman. That was like a complete tonal shift away. His Superman movie stinks to this day. That movie will always be the epitome of a great. You remember that first trailer where it does this whole dun da da da? Like the trailer is amazing, but the movie is like, what was he thinking? There has to be more movie. There has to be deleted scenes and context. Somewhere in there. There has to be.
So he decided. Okay, so on the plus side, he decided to make it a sequel to the Donner Superman. Okay, fine, but then he focuses on the date assault kiss, making her forget he's Clark Kent. Oh, but she's pregnant with his child. So he turns Superman into Bill Cosby. That's just brilliant. But on the plus side, he didn't snap some MFer's neck. So I mean, give and take.
You know what's even worse in that movie? Because I think that's a sequel to Superman 2. He knows Krypton's gone if you watch those two movies. He goes and sits in space knowing it's not there for I don't know what I forgot the reason, but the reason is because he's not on a planet. He's not protecting Earth. He was sent here to protect us, to obviously be the beacon of hope and all that shit they always say about him. He's gone for 5 years. I was like, dude, Krypton's gone. What are you doing in space just sitting there looking at dust? He left the Earth defenseless. Crime, Everything's happening. It's like, bro, this is horror. I can't stand that movie. I
It's
hate
good
it.
storytelling because they're establishing, hey, look, he's allergic to kryptonite. He went all the way to
MSK.
the galaxy to expose himself to kryptonite so the audience would know he's allergic to kryptonite.
Hey, my planet's in danger. You haven't been around for 5 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure crime is up. You haven't been around for 5 years. He's around for like 5 years or some shit. But like, good. Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor is like fine, I guess.
Yeah.
He was banging old ladies to get their real estate. You know what?
Do you know who that old lady was?
I don't remember, honestly.
That was Noel Neal, the original Lois Lane.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Oh god, man. Hey, you can't fault the guy. Older women, vaginas taste better. They take care of themselves better. I'm not gonna lie, he was banging older ladies to get their money for the real estate, right? Because he needed it for that whole plan.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. You gotta bang women to use them for their money. It's like, hey, I
have such a limited sample section. I can't think that you would actually know this. It's not like you're a sommelier or anything. Come on, sir.
Oh, Warren. Are you there, dude?
Yeah, I'm
how
here.
was your week, bro?
Yeah, it's going. It's going. You know, corporate life.
Corporate life. Good lord. Are you gonna watch Wonder Man when it comes out next year? Because Gray informed me. I thought it was coming out December. Oh, apparently it's coming out in January. So you gonna watch it?
I'll watch it. I'm not really, I'm not really caring for. I think this is a waste of money, but that's just my opinion. I like the actor. He's a very good actor.
Yeah, he's good.
I just think it's just like Wonder Man. Nobody cares. Like
exactly.
Nobody. Yeah. I'm not trying to be rude. Nobody. I've never heard when I'm in a comic shop. Can I get the next Wonder Man issue?
No one
Wonder
said
Man
that.
come? Can I get the next Wonder Man statue? No, I don't hear that.
And then people always say, why don't they have money for other things? Because they're wasting it on dumb shit. Like, I think earlier, Laps brought this up. Why are they making a live-action Moana movie that's going to be a shot-for-shot of the animated one? Just, why are you doing that? This is a waste of money.
That looks like it was
because
done with
they just made $1 billion.
No, just...
Lilo and Stitch is the reason. Like, it's going to cement that they're going to forever do this shit.
Yeah.
They learned the wrong lesson on that one.
Like, people told me How to Train Your Dragon was fun. Like, I'm glad to hear that, but why do we need that? The animated one's right there.
Their kids. People are gonna bring their kids, and that's where they make their money. But
they could just release the animated one, though, right? I'm pretty sure kids could want to experience that on the big screen, seeing How to Train Your Dragon, the animated one, for the first time.
See, that's what I keep saying. Why don't they just re-release the movies they've already made? It's free money. And people free money. It costs zero to do that.
People turn off for Star Wars. Episode 3. People turn off massively for that one. A re-release.
To be fair, like Troy, you bring up a great point. Problem is that now people are so accustomed to people now have having a 65-inch screen TV is like a norm, right? So now you can just be at your house and not even you get your popcorn, you get your thing. You don't have to is it cool to see I don't know the Aladdin movie?
I would love to agree with you if I really believed that there were enough people that cared about physical media, but unfortunately, most of these dingbats out there are like, oh, I can just stream it. I can just stream it in whatever 720 ADP or whatever it is, and oh, I got such a high resolution on my screen. Yeah, but you can't download that level of quality. No,
Yeah, physical media. I own some physical media, but then again, but busting out the DVD player without a girl around me to Netflix and chill. How do I do this, man?
How do you own physical media if you don't even have a TV hung on your TV stand on the wall behind you?
I bought this stuff a long time ago, and I forgot. I wanted to buy. Oh, what was the reason? Fucking hell!
You got one of those old school DVD players with the screen on it. You just
no.
Put it on your lap and
no. I remember I bought stuff that I wanted to watch on the big screen, just to have it on the background, and I wanted to get a new TV because I actually bought a TV from a guy actually, but it's in there.
Oh, in the back of a van?
No. Okay, okay, but there's nothing really wrong with it. The legs were kind of just weak and it wasn't sturdy enough. I was like, okay, I need a brand new.
You talking about the guy?
No. So then
he broke his legs.
Oh god. Pause. And then I bought this one and I haven't put it up yet, but I do own physical media. It's just,
Sure. Yeah, it's just in boxes behind you, and you never use it, but you
Actually,
own it. You're a real good
he owns
collector.
physical media, VHS tapes.
So there's two other reasons why they keep doing these remakes. So the first reason is the money. Like Lilo and Stitch, $1 billion. Like that's the wrong lesson.
Crazy.
They're gonna learn that and just keep going with it. But the second reason is they get to secure the rights to it, and it just keeps it even longer. So it's one of the reasons why kids aren't necessarily going to watch the old version, but man, you get to secure your rights, make a bag, and get the kids possibly interested in it.
All right.
Well, Gray, that would be fine if you're remaking, something from 70 years ago, like Snow White or something like that. But when you're making something from like 10, 15 years ago, I'm not really seeing the value there.
Yeah, I don't
now.
think any of them are going to hold a candle to the originals. There's some interesting things, like the fact that they gave now I'm forgetting his name, but the Aladdin one. It's like, why would you give the guy who did Snatch, Guy Ritchie, Aladdin? But there's some interesting things that he kind of did music video wise for some of those song pieces. But other than that, it's nothing that impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, Warren, what was the last
like the MSK show?
What was the last movie you watched in theaters?
Last movie I watched was Superman.
You did you not see Fantastic Four in theaters? Or you just wanted
yeah, no, I'm sorry, I did see Fantastic Four. I mean, yeah, I did. I didn't get to see Badlands. I heard Tron Ares. I'm a big Tron fan, and then I heard Tron Ares didn't pan out to the way I would want to, so I didn't bother to go see it. So I was just waiting for that on streaming.
Okay.
I'm that guy, sure, waiting for it, waiting for that. So, I mean, I gotta agree with Troy. I think the problem is here's the problem, right? They are not. There's actually good books out there that I think could be adapted to movies, like and good also real like biographies, like Oppenheimer, like what Nolan did, really good.
Yeah.
Like there's really good story. I think studios need to actually, and this was actually a topic I was gonna bring up.
Go ahead.
Do you think that of billion movies budgets earnings is over? Because for me, I think the most thing is that if you get $1 billion movie, great, but it's not the standard no more. And I think studios haven't come to that realization. Like they need to be happy again with making a $500 million movie and maybe change their costs, because they're making these movies like this pre-pandemic, and it hasn't and things have not got. We're gonna be 6 years. Let's just estimate now, because we're 2 months, we're a month and a half away basically from the new year. 6 years out of the pandemic, and things have not. Theaters aren't packed. Marvel isn't making many billion. DC isn't making $700, $800 movies. People aren't like getting max subscriptions like that crazily. And to be quite honest, even that, I think Netflix is beating out most streaming. Maybe Netflix and Amazon are doing the best, because you're getting regular TV with a streaming service. So like, what's the point of having like
There's
a
Tubi and Pluto TV too? If you
Yeah,
want to add
yeah.
to that, those are free. So
I think but yeah, that was the topic, was like, think the era of it is the era of $1 billion movies over. I don't see them coming back anytime soon at all.
Well,
they're gonna do a Minecraft movie too.
That one probably will.
That's
but
different.
Just one, yeah.
That's different, Grace. That when a movie has, so like, just like the Mario movie, just like Barbie, because I knew Barbie was gonna make a lot, but I didn't think $1 billion. I always thought like maybe 700, because people have always wanted something like that.
Mario Brothers movie did $1 billion too.
Any movie that's had like been wanting to see is gonna be great. Like, I guarantee the Zelda movie, because they showed teaser pics for it already. That movie's good, because everybody been wanting to see a live action Zelda. Now, if Link talks, then everybody's gonna be pissed off, because all he does is grunt and everything. So if he talks, he ruins the movie right there.
Or if they imagine this, they kill off Link and they use like Hunter Schafer Oh God! Just imagine that they bait and switch everyone. Hey, Link's a Looney Tune. How about no? But no, I'm joking. That's not happening, guys.
Yeah, but that's what I think. Like when you have things like for instance, if they made like a Star Fox movie, think people not gonna go watch a Star Fox movie? Or a live action Donkey Kong movie? Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The Zelda movie is going to be live action. Yeah, they actually released pictures for it not too long ago. Like actually, yeah.
And the pictures look pretty good from what I saw. And these are no name actors, so your expectations are already not that high. It's not going to be convoluted. So I don't know. That's my opinion. I'd like to hear.
So for me,
it's
not that I don't. It's not like I disagree. It's more like I would reword it mostly like, are we going to be out of the era of consistent billion-dollar movies? That's what it was. Because there's not many billion-dollar movies. There's like, what, 54, 55, I think, of them, actually. And there's even less $2 billion movies. I think the billion-dollar movie hit consistently is over. I think we're going to have maybe one or two max a year, give or take the landscape of the actual, landscape now. I think maybe one or two. And keep in mind, Lilo and Stitch did it. Minecraft movie was 70 million off from doing it. So yeah, about
something like that. I'm sure they did it. If you include the VOD, I'm sure they did it. But yeah,
if you include VOD, they for sure did $1 billion. Yeah, yeah.
And was it also released in physical media? Because you should be counting that.
Yes,
too.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there you go.
So Jurassic World Rebirth did 860. Good fucking God, 868. So it has to be like the fourth. That one's the fourth highest grossing. So 2025 so far, you have Niza 2. That's what Greg talked about a few weeks ago. Lilo and Stitch,
dude,
the
it's
Minecraft
pretty
movie.
Badass.
Jurassic World Rebirth. Yeah.
Keep in mind, though, I mean, these are aspirational numbers, but they mean nothing if the budget is so big that they still end up taking an overall loss. That's a huge problem that a lot of these companies are having.
So I think that's another angle to it. So it's like a movie hitting $1 billion is only good if it's like profit for you. Because if you spent like $400 million,
$500 million,
and $100 million marketing, that's not profit. You just broke even. So you can get shit. Sorry. So
but don't forget about Avatar 3, man. If it even makes a fraction of what the last two made, it's going to be $1 billion.
Avatar 3, I agree with you, is making $1 billion. Well, more than that. It's probably making like $1 billion.
Well, Avatar 2 made $2 billion.
Oh no!
This one will probably, and this one's gonna have a trailer of Doomsday's. There's gonna be a Doomsday trailer, a Supergirl trailer, Toy Story 5 trailer, I believe.
God, Will,
there's like 5 or 6 trailers that are gonna be on the Avatar movie. It's going to be crazy.
Avatar to trailers is the Super Bowl to commercials. That's what we're talking about here.
Also,
yeah.
I think the problem is like that Godzilla movie that was like low budget. I forgot the name of it. Godzilla
-1.
Godzilla
-1. Like that was what, less than 10 million, I heard, and that did like, I don't understand. Like, we have technology and we have like people doing things on less budget, but people like it more. So what there's got to be a disconnect too. There's also a problem. Like Troy was saying, we're using this technology, we're doing these high end budgets, but yet there's no return. But yet Minus X does $10 million budget and has like 5 times the return. That doesn't make sense. I mean,
that movie cost $19 million to make. Holy fuck! Really? That's crazy.
So the question you got to ask yourself is, why are these movies not doing better? And it's because I don't care how much money you spend on it. If it's a crap movie that no one wants to see,
oh my God,
all you're doing is wasting your money. You're just funneling, like in a cartoon, you're funneling dollars into a furnace.
Do you think that's more of a shareholder thing? I think that's more of a shareholder investor thing. They, from a business point of view, think if we pour this amount of money into it, it'll get this like 10x return.
But MSK, the thing is, like, I'm trying to think of like, look at the first. I don't know.
But MSK math, you don't understand.
I'm about to say the first Avengers. The first Avengers movie, right? I don't think that had that. I don't think that had a lot of. I think that budget was not as much as as. I don't think
it was $100 million. I think I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was like $100 million.
But that, I would say, that still holds up better than most of their other movies today. So what are they doing? There's got to be something going wrong. There's
I was
no
wrong.
reason.
My bad. So it was
Well,
220.
most of the time when you have an inflated budget, it's due to rewrites, it's due to executive interference, it's due to changes of either actors or directors. Most of Marvel's problems are all due to rewrites because they're constantly fluctuating what their plans are. The same thing with all the Lucasfilm stuff, massive interference coming in and changing stuff. I believe the last of the new trilogy. What was it called? Rise of the Jedi or whatever. It was literally shown to focus groups, and they would cut like 10-minute sections and reshoot that because the focus groups thought this part was too scary or this part was blah blah blah. So a lot of this stuff is self-inflicted harm. Like when you look at some films, where there's no budget problems, like Predator Badlands was like what $105 million budget,
$100 million.
Yeah, it's like it was like 100. It was barely. It wasn't much for what it looks like on the trailers. So if they
all the
keep all that
right there,
side bullshit, if they could keep all the side bullshit and actually stay focused and let them make movies, they'd be doing a lot better. But
I'll go even further with that. I would say what they need to do is they need to make the movie they're going to make, show it to their test audience, and if the test audience hates it, don't spend any effing money on marketing. Just put it out there. Just be done.
Also, because I know Warren or one of you guys brought it up, because a lot of these movies that were like announced to come out, a lot of these studios invested a lot of this money at a time where the movie going landscape was a lot more lucrative, right? Movies were doing a lot better in their minds, because we've heard these interviews, we've watched them. These guys only think of money going up. They can't think of a world where that shit is going down. I don't know if people have actually adjusted this. Movies do not do as well as they used to. Like just last month, this is just last month. We've had the worst Halloween period in movie cinema history since like 3 decades. Since 3 decades ago, some shit like that. It's horrible. So how old are you, Troy? Like 50?
Over 50, yes.
So since you were 20, we've not had a Halloween year in the cinemas do this bad. Just keep in mind how disgusting that is. Just a few years ago, we had a worst ever Thanksgiving since like the 70s. Then year before that, we've had a worst fall since like the 80s. We're getting into some really bad.
Let me put it this way.
Oh, sorry. Just before you go.
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to say, I was talking to Netter about the box office earlier. I said, it's bad because up until very recently, they would be saying, this is the worst box office, not counting the pandemic. They've dropped that qualifier.
Yeah.
That's how bad the box office is now.
Yeah, because we're getting worst ever fall. We got worst ever fall. Then we got worst ever Thanksgiving. Now we got worst ever Halloween. We're going to get worst Christmas. I mean, the only thing that saves Christmas this year is Avatar 3. Next year, it's saved by Avengers Doomsday. Saves it next year. The year after that,
I doubt it. I
don't
doubt
think so?
it. I don't think that's even going to save.
So I mean, if you don't count
Avatar, Spider-Man will.
Avatar will make more money than Doomsday.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
All the hot takes here. All right, Warren, you run the show now. Hot takes.
I was gonna say, I think a problem too that streaming companies that are doing is they're releasing movies too early on their stream. Like it should, like, for instance, Fantastic Four should not have been out till like maybe next year on streaming.
Why bother going to the theater if you can next month just watch it in your own home?
That's the problem that
my only theory on that is, but we don't have numbers to prove it, is that the video on demand market is so good that it makes it worthwhile money wise to do that. That's the only thing I can think of, is that it would have filmed when it's like 35 days or 45 days in the theater, then goes to video
now it's
on
down
demand.
to 29 even.
It
is crazy. There's some that are literally like 4 weeks, and that's.
I think
you were a smart man, Warren.
Is because they make more. You make about 50% of a ticket sale if you're a studio. With video on demand, they're making like 95%, if not.
But that's assuming an either or, and I don't think it is. I think they're cutting off their knees to spite. I don't know.
Why would they
maybe
keep doing it though? Like if it
might
wasn't
be.
working, they would change it.
Short-sightedness. They have lost the plot. There was a time when what they would do is they'd put it out in the theaters and they would get everything they could at the theaters. And then they'd take it out of the theaters. And then they would put it out on cable. And cable would license it for as long as they could make money on it. And then they'd take it off of cable. And then they'd put it out in physical media. And they'd make all the money they could on physical media. And now they want to cut out the theater. They want to cut out the physical media, and they want you to pay for their streaming service to get it. And people are doing it.
But it doesn't hit streaming service though without being on video on demand for at least a couple months.
It's one extra spoke in this wheel.
Yeah.
But so that was the model of it before, but as Charles is pointing out in the chat, now WB Universal has 17 days from when it goes to theater until it's out. I mean, like when you look at Predator Badlands, they're already saying like its entire theatrical run has been done. It's 2 weekends. It seems like they've basically got 1 weekend, 2 weekends tops to make their entire money from this run. It looks like they're doing what the music industry did. So the music industry switched from just record sales to what they're calling a 360 deal. So that includes part of your touring, part of your merch, part of anything else. And it looks like that's what they're doing. If you look at like, there's like 7 or 8 articles that are specifically on Superman, how it is actually profitable and how they've made, I think it's $130 million of profit. Every one of those includes the VOD that Warren is talking about. Every one of those also includes the merchandising. It looks like they're not just counting theatrical release anymore. So they've been going that way for a while, but it seems like they think the theaters are dead. So and Disney just absolutely had the theaters over a barrel during COVID. They were able to talk those times down so cheap. So now such a limited release window, and then they keep all the other competition out of there as well. They did some sneaky things to kind of boost, I think it was Lilo and Stitch, where they had Snow White out a little bit extra. But man, it's crazy. They're competing with each other, and then they get this like 95 whatever percent, like Warren's saying.
They're competing with themselves. Look at what Disney's doing. They're telling you, oh, look at all this, this licensing revenue. They're paying themselves. This is taking money from one pocket, putting it in the other. They're
insider trading. That's essentially what
they are. Well, not exactly. They are reporting their numbers as though they're putting cookies on a plate and rearranging them to make it look like it's more.
But they're telling these media outlets.
It's BS.
So like the same ones that Gray talked about, I don't think I disagree, because I do think maybe potentially they're trying to shift the narrative away and change the conversation from, well, if we include all this extra
stuff, narrative, man. It's the math. It's just we're including this VOD in the initial run for some reason.
But that's the only part I disagree with you guys about is that gray part. If I don't know those numbers, it's inconsequential to me because they're just telling you it's this. Now, keep in mind, they have a vested interest to lie to you because they, like you guys have said, they tell you it's failed and that's fucking horrible, right? I'm not saying, keep in mind, we don't know the numbers, so you could be right as well. What I'm bringing up is those same people you're talking about. They also said Superman was a failure like a few weeks before.
No,
so I
they
don't
didn't.
know.
You kept saying that. We kept telling you you're wrong. It's not a failure. You have your own way of doing the math on it. No. Well, look up any article now. They're all going back to like the middle of last month or whatever.
I'm asking you, dude. Don't you find that weird that they called it a failure and then less than a month later they called it a success?
I think you saw those articles and you were not factoring in VOD, man. It's a different way that they're doing math.
It's not on VOD yet. That they called it a failure theatrically.
You called it a failure. We all told you, nah, man, it's going to make its money back. It's in the black.
We don't know if it's made its money back. We don't know the VOD numbers.
Because you don't even know. You don't know what the budget is. They tell you this is what our budget is. You don't know what the actual spend was, and they don't have to tell you.
Well, I mean, without knowing for sure what the numbers are, if it is true that Superman was, I believe, the highest selling VOD movie for like 5 weeks straight or something like that. If that is true, that means they were selling copies of Superman at $30 a piece and keeping most of that money. So if we're talking about like millions and millions of people, well then, yeah, Superman made its money. It'll be considered a success because it got what, 600 million in the box office,
12,
and then another 400 million possibly in VOD before it goes on to HBO. I mean, right there.
That if is carrying a big load, though.
But that's the problem. Like, we don't know. Like MSK said, we don't know what the numbers are.
But we do know.
Now, but we can see how they react and what they're doing.
Yeah.
And if we're confused on like, okay, how is it they can keep consistently losing money over and over and over again? Why is it this thing's getting a sequel? Well, maybe the way we view what a success is has changed behind the scenes.
But
and that's one, and maybe one way to explain it would be that the video on demand has now, because of COVID, has now become this new thing where you go to your favorite digital store and it's like still in theaters, and you can get all of these movies that are still in the box in the theater there. So, and you're getting them for like $24 to rent them, $30 to buy them, so then that's a lot of people. And the movie theaters can still produce $1 billion movies. We've had a couple $1 billion movies. I believe someone said in the chat in 2019 there were like 9 of them. We're going to have another $1 billion movie when Avatar comes out. The potential's there.
It
just needs to have Avatar 3.
No, I was saying, when I said we're going to have like max $1 or $2 billion movies, we'll have our second one with Avatar.
Well, I'm saying this year we're going to have another one with Avatar 3 when it comes out in December. The potential's there. It's just you have to have a movie that brings in enough audience to do it. And if it doesn't have good word of mouth, or with a time period where people are already strapped for cash, prices are up, we have the government shutdowns, all this other bullshit going on. If they're only going to spend on one movie a year, it's going to be a movie that their 2 kids want to see and make a whole family night out of it. I can see why Lilo and Stitch would make $1 billion.
There's a wrench. I'll throw into that. There's a wrench. I don't know if you guys haven't. I have done this recently. So if you guys have done this recently, or at some point in your life, Troy, if you and your wife did this, have you guys bought and invested in something? Because I know recently I have. Right. Yeah. So
sure.
Because Warren, a lot of people actually ask that same thing you just said. Why would they keep doing this when they know it's a loss leader? But that's how investment works. You keep pouring in more money, hoping eventually.
I don't think that's how investments are supposed to work.
It's not supposed to, but it is how it works.
That's how
their mindset. You think the lottery is an investment, MSK?
Lottery to movies.
You just hit it. You just said it exactly. Investment is like gambling, and you have to be intelligent enough to go, you know what? I've lost money. Time for me to walk away. Unfortunately, there's too many people that go, I've put too much money in. I got to keep putting money in the hopes that I eventually break even. That's the gambler's fallacy, and that's how you lose a whole lot of money. And I think that's exactly what's happening with a lot of these investors. You're asking where the money's coming from? If you get people to believe by putting these numbers out and showing them shiny lights and rearranging the cookies on the plate, you get people to, okay, well, I'll just keep paying it. I want to keep making billions of dollars like you always have on these superhero movies. So here's my money. Here's my money. Oh, this one didn't do it. Well, I put so much in last time. I want to get my money back. That's where the money is coming from.
That's if they're, and keep in mind, that's why I bring up, if you did any sort of investments, that's like the base mindset of an investment is, I'm going to keep putting more in, hoping it turns. You said they could look at it as a lottery. That's a perfect example, right? They don't, and keep in mind, these people are filthy rich. They generally don't care, right? Unless someone on their board is fudging their numbers, with which they would.
What do you mean, these
about.
People?
The companies who finance the movies.
Rich people is what he means,
right? So I'm just, because people ask, like, MSK, why do you think DC, even Superman hypothetically failed, why do you think they would keep investing more money to it? You look at it from the long haul. That's what an investment is. You look at it in the long haul and go, okay, this didn't do very well right then at this moment, but it could do very well if I keep putting more money down the road. That's the mindset of it. But that doesn't mean it's successful right now. Doesn't mean that at all. It just means that, hey, I'm just going to keep fronting the bill until it hopefully gets to this point. That's just kind of what business would be about if you're going to keep doing that. But then again, that's what they keep funding the bill. That's why they need to get bought out.
Well, if you're only looking at the one revenue source, then yes, you are right. But if you're looking at, okay, I'm Warner Brothers, I spent $300 million to make Superman, And now it's made $600 million in the box office. It's made $500 million in VOD. The toys have made me
and that would be good.
Another $100 million.
Right?
So far, like, this thing has made over $1 billion of money that's going to come towards me. That's why they're making another one. It's because we're not if you're only counting box office and you're not counting anything else, then yeah, it would look like a failure. But when you count everything else, then it's like, well, why would they make a Superman 2? Well, because the first Superman was a $300 million investment, and they've gotten back close to $1 billion or whatever on it. So yeah, they made their money back. They're going to put more money into it.
Yeah, but Superman is also part of a universe they're building out in the long term.
I think a better example would be Marvel. Like, Marvel's putting $1 billion into Doomsday, and it's going to take an act of God for it to make its money back. So it's like that would be more of dumping money into something and hoping it would come back good.
A better example,
I think
RDJ.
the DCU right now is in the positive. I think James Gunn's in the positive right now, but I think Marvel's more of an accurate example of what you're talking about.
I would say RDJ is better than that. They're investing this much money into RDJ, hoping he's going to put butts in seats. If you want to use that,
I disagree.
Warren, sorry.
I disagree with, and I'm going to say, Warren, you're right, but here's where I disagree. They need to do this. They need to do this reboot because they realize when they killed off, it was too early to kill off the main characters. That was the problem that Marvel faced. So that's I guarantee if they never killed off Iron Man, if they never made Captain America old, they would have been continue making at least $700 million to 600 plus million movies because people were going to see Chris Evans, people were going to see Iron Man. So that was and then they messed up with Scarlet. Okay, so now they need a new cast. They need to get people back, and they saw from No Way Home that if you bring back nostalgia, people go ooh ah EQ, like they're gonna go like that, like, oh, Ian McClane's back, Sir Patrick Stewart, the cast, they're gonna be like they're betting on nostalgia, and I guarantee nostalgia like when people saw Albert Molina's Doc Ock, they were oohing and on. So I'm not gonna be surprised when they see Kelsey Grammer's Beast, they're oohing and on. Like it's gonna happen. The first
trailer will pay it off. All that money they gave RDJ was for that because they knew it was hard putting butts in seats for their movies.
I don't understand. And the RDJ thing is he's known to put money in the seats. I'm sorry, but we're all decent gamblers at points in our lives, right? If you know that it's a surefire thing that I'm gonna get money for when having RDJ, why would you go get, I don't know, John Hamm to play Iron Man? That's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? You're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? And also,
yeah,
the thing about the whole Doomsday thing, to not because I work there.
Oh, that, allegedly in Minecraft.
Allegedly is that we got people don't understand. There's gonna be a different Doom for the second movie. There's not.
I mean, we hope. I mean, if you heard something we don't know, cool. But
but you got to use your brain.
You jumping some rumors you heard?
You got to use your brain. Like the whole story is.
Why should we? They're not, as they make these movies.
Well, that's because they thought that people were mindless zombies going and realized that they needed to have.
Well, there's been no official release of what the story is going to be. There's been a bunch of rumors.
There's a lot of rumors.
There was a rumor that I heard that Doom is actually only using the image of RDJ in order to
because from what I found,
to mess with the main.
I also heard that there was more than one Doom. That it wasn't just RDJ. Other people were going to be playing Doom as well.
Yeah, like the female Dunes, all kind, almost like they're just replacing Kang with Dune.
That's another thing too. And people.
Oh my God, are people talking about risk in the chat? So, okay, can I clarify one thing? So the reason I called RDJ a risk as far as an investment is because Marvel's point of view, they give him this amount of money. They're hoping that he will put butts in seats based off the amount of money they invest into this guy. It's a lot of money they invested into this guy. And keep in mind, the landscape is way different compared to when he retired from the MCU. So I would consider that a pretty big risky investment right there. How much money is that guy getting? I'm looking. I forgot. RDJ
almost 300 at least.
Really? Are you sure?
Almost
RDJ returned to the MCU. Money.
At least 200 million, something crazy. But also you got to remember too, people want to see Tom Holland Spider-Man and how he's gonna react by seeing RDJ's face. There's a lot of things that's gonna bring up emotions from the Avengers Endgame with him coming back as Doom, right? So that's what people are gonna play upon. So I'm not saying I mean, they need this reboot. It sucks that they had to go about this way. It sucks that that crazy woman had to scumbag Jonathan Majors. I don't care what anybody tells me. That woman scumbagged him. So like that, and I'm gonna stick by that.
You should read the testimony. That that bitch was lying somewhere. That shit was terrible.
So, but what I was gonna say was I personally think that Thanos was used too early. People have yelled at me about that. I said nope. Thanos was used way too early. There is a gallery and archive of so many Marvel villains throughout. I mean, hell, we even just saw Null used terribly in Fox, and he literally can kill Celestial. So you're telling me they couldn't hold off on using Thanos already? Like, are we on coke here? Like, come on now.
It does seem like they should have used Doom before they used Thanos, and there's probably some other ones they could have used before they used Doom.
There was the stipulations though, because you mind the whole Fox studio, they were separate at the time. That's the only problem though.
That's true.
I mean, who else would they have done? Because like all their big properties kind of were with Fox at that moment in time. I kind of look back, who could they have fucking done? I don't know, honestly.
Actually, they shouldn't have been trying to do the culmination thing. They should have just stuck with doing individual films, until they had all their ducks in a row. That's the other problem, and it's really the problem that the Snyderverse had too. They want to get there, but they're not willing to put in the time to get there.
Yeah. It's so weird because I know you guys saw me post this on Twitter or retweet it. So I think it was yesterday. It was the 24th anniversary of the Justice League animated series, and you saw just the. I was hoping the reason why is what you just said, Troy did, to get to that point where it's that beloved. They put in Batman the animated series, they put in Superman, they put in Batman Beyond, they put in Static Shock. Then you got to do the Justice League. Then you had all the movies in between, like Massive Phantasm, Return of the Joker, and all that other shit, right? They earned that because you got a chance to build it constantly. Now it's just like, well, we want to be here, but we kind of want to just shoot up there. It's like, no, you have to, most times in life, you're going to have to put the building blocks there and get it there. I just don't get it. Like,
I know it.
Like DC did it with the Snyderverse was the best example of it. They wanted to be where Marvel was at with half the work. Like, no, sorry, it doesn't work that way. Unless your movies were really good, which they were not. They were terrible. That's what's even worse. They were bad.
This was the biggest thing that I've been saying all along about the Snyderverse. He so desperately wanted to do the Death of Superman and the Dark Knight Returns, not thinking through that those characters had a whole generation of stories before they got to those points. You have the Dark Knight Returns putting Batman against Superman. This is the first time they're friggin' meeting and they hate each other. It was a compelling story when they were friends for 40 years that find themselves at odds with each other. But why should storycraft matter?
Oh, also forgot in that also peak era of DC, you had Teen Titans animated series too. What a fucking great era for DC that was. Holy crap! Good lord, fucking hell, what happened? Oh wait, I still love going back into the comments of the Dark Knight movie where he's interrogating Joker, and you see comments on the YouTube fucking clip. Yeah. They're like, "How do we go from this to Birds of Prey?" Everyone just got question marks.
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't know, honestly. I don't know. Bad leadership or just people don't do crack. Gray, have more faith in me. Invest into me, Gray. Invest into MSK, Gray. Those MSK bucks are gonna go.
I don't want to throw my money away. I have an advisor.
Investment. What are you talking about?
I've been advised not to even come on the show anymore.
No, he's
what can I say?
All his money into Superman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all in on Gunn, man. At this point, I'm taking Gunn over MSK any day.
Gunn, Oh, well, Gunn might not have a job. Well, he may have a job. Depending on the merger, who knows if he keeps his job? Who knows?
He's
Yeah,
got a
that
contract.
Peacemaker's really, really worth the investment, I'm sure.
It's
someone
great.
lost on that.
Those
I love that
swinging
show.
wangs keep shelling out the dough.
But
Yeah.
I
Let's see more.
I think also I think the deals I think Disney shot themselves in the foot too when they didn't leave like I think Daredevil should just stayed on Netflix. Like just pay like I
Did
think
Netflix cancel it?
they canceled it. I
Yeah.
think from in my perspective, I think like characters like Moon Knight should have been on Netflix to get because I guarantee if Moon Knight was on Netflix, we would have got a way gorier. One, it'd be a little bit gorier, a little bit more violent, but still good quality for what the character is. I mean, we got a dumbed down PG-13 version of it. Like I think characters like that, I think they should have negotiated with like Netflix and keep stuff like
They
that.
won't. They
But they
won't do
would
it though.
they won't they didn't want to do that. That's the problem.
Nope.
And the only one that they're stuck in is what Sony. So I think that's stubbed them the foot because those are still revered the two best, the Daredevil and the Punisher series. Some of the best things. Like I think Iron Fist is the only one that we can shoot ourselves with in the head because that was just awful. But
Did you like Luke Cage? I know you and Kate
I,
always
I
going back and forth on Luke Cage.
I like the first season of Luke Cage. The second one, and then I didn't really like. I like Jessica Jones, okay, but
The
whatever.
second season? I know
It's the
people didn't like
same
this.
with Punisher. The second season of
Yep.
Punisher wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Now, what was it, the third season of Daredevil with Bullseye? That one was pretty good. I think that was the one, right? Was it?
Yeah. That's the third season. That's
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
That first one and that third one were awesome.
Yeah. So like, and then recently Born Again. So I don't know if you know, but Born Again was with the crappy writing, and then the last few episodes, the last like I think 4 was the Netflix writers. That's why it actually got better. So now that's why it seemed kind of janky the way the episodes
Good night,
were.
Netter.
Good night. So I think it's a combination of they really need to. I don't know if they need to just get better writers, and also they need to hire some more of these unknown actors. Like they made a lot off of unknowns, and like bring back like Agents of Shield. Why can't you bring back that show? That was a great show.
Not canon, according to Kevin Feige. Not canon.
Who cares?
That was actually some good stuff, and the writers for that show did their very best to augment what was going on the big screen, and they got nothing the other way around. They got ganked.
Man, that's how I feel like when I play League. Huh? Let's get ganked from behind.
You often feel like you get ganked.
You only play norms though, like a real loser.
Well, I'm a top G and a Riz Master and an Aura farmer, as the kids say these days. I farm Aura.
So you're a top gorilla?
Oh, whoa. No, we watched a video last night of a gorilla taking his shit and then eating it. We were like, wow. We need to get off the internet.
I know. It's apparent. Well, because the thing is, they eat bananas all day, and the poop is pure nutrients. That's why they eat it.
MSK, were you shocked at how much it reminded you of yourself?
It's so green. It's so green.
It also takes bananas.
That's crazy. Gray, you ever got cucked before? Because I know that feeling. Wait, I don't.
I have not.
I'm not married. I'm not married, actually.
No, but you got that share one day.
Also, I think.
And didn't you?
Go ahead.
Didn't you see that Captain America movie with your wife and her boyfriend? I'm pretty sure you've experienced at least a fraction of it.
I went to the movie theater by myself, came home by myself, and then had sex with a girl.
By yourself.
I think also another thing that's.
Why did you have to get 3 tickets?
These what's killing
he likes to stretch out.
Max and Disney is that they need to do like 3 episodes. If they need to do like 3 episodes.
What about the Werewolf by Night? Just do an hour. Why can't they just do that? Do like an hour, 30 minutes.
No, do 3 episodes on the first, and then do another one, and then do 3 later.
Sorry.
Like the fact that why am I paying like this whole streaming thing has just gotten so like I at this point I wait for something because I don't want to build up. Same thing with Peacemaker. I was like, why? Somebody's like, because I listen to Emergency Awesome sometimes. Oh, you need to. I'm like, no, I didn't. I don't want to watch it every episode and be. I want to watch it in one go. That was the whole point of streaming. Like they've now. Why not put it on channel 11 again? That like I don't get it.
FX, we're always for the big
Well,
movies.
there's
FX be paying big
less
money.
Wang if it's on channel 11.
Less Wang. What the heck? Good
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah. Tony Troy was talking about it. I'm just saying, like, it's one of the memorable factors of season 2. There's a lot of Wang.
I've had a lot of MSK. Would you bang Miss? Who the fuck?
Rachel?
Miss Rachel.
The answer is yes. Well, no, sorry, for MSK, probably not.
Is that from one of these? But it's not the YouTuber. The YouTuber?
Sure. Think of her like a female Mr. Rogers or something along those lines. It's child entertainer informer.
I mean, all right. You guys have done enough crack. Please, no more. just all right.
Man, people smoke crack, and you shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Just you guys are watching. This is what you guys' brains are fried. You're watching. Gray, you're watching too many movies. Calm down. Assess real life. Go outside. Feel the grass. Feel the buildings around you.
Why
feel
are you
the sidewalk.
projecting? Why are you projecting though?
Listen, I can feel grass. Go outside, smoke the grass, and then watch the movie. It's all good, man.
You smoke the grass.
Gray, he wants your life. He wants to have a wife. He wants your
life. Good Lord. All right. God.
All I hear is golly, sucking freaking penis, bro. Get off his penis, man.
Good Lord. Wow, you guys just suck each
That's
other
weird.
off.
That guy did a play-by-play for you?
Of what you do to other men.
No comment.
Hey, I'm just saying, you guys suck each other off. Do that. The reason why I can hold my own is because I'm a genius.
I am not a lightsaber duelist. No, thank you.
Me neither. Hey, Gray, only you know about that. You know, Warren does not. Warren's another Baby Yoda. Has it? No, you got Deadpool's and oh my god, man.
But you know what he does have? He has Sig and Joe, right?
He does have Sig and Joe.
Have a comic book.
Buy Sig and Joe from MSK.
Oh.
I'll put it on my retail store, actually. You know? I'll sell it for all the money it's worth. There you go. I can't put that on big screen because I'll get in trouble. But there's boobs there. I'm not getting in trouble. On this show, we look at Twitter and articles and we talk to each other. Quality entertainment. Deleted Scenes, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Yeah, I mean, I want the movie landscape to do better, obviously.
Don't believe you. What's the last movie you went to? Is it still Fantastic Four?
That's probably the last one, yeah. Hey, Warren went there too.
So how do you want it to do better if you're not supporting it at all?
Oh, Warren went there too. Why don't you question him?
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers, MSK. I'm sure the movie industry really appreciates you thinking about it. And
cry about it, bitch. That's what you do.
So that's how I feel about that. No, but it's not the theater's fault. I know it's the studios. No. The studios are actively making decisions and choices to impact the theaters. Like, it's so weird when a lot of the guys will go to CinemaCon. They're like, why aren't our movies doing better? They literally have conditioned consumers to just wait for the movies on streaming. And you want to know why? They know why. They're pretending they don't. You've conditioned every consumer to wait for the movies. That's why they're not going. They did that.
That's why I'm kind of confused because, like, even when I went to go see Superman, and we went to a theater that nobody knows about in the city, and it's always empty, which is really weird because you think a city. I live in New York City. Like there was like when I say that when I say I could count on my hand, it was like literally 15 people in this theater. And I'm like, how did this movie make 600 million when I'm looking in the theater and I don't see any? I don't like. That's what I'm like. Am I confused when I like?
I went on a Monday. It was only like one. There was like a family of 3 in there. I went there the following Monday, start of the week. 3 people in there. I swear, dude, I saw more people watching Scream 6 with me than Superman. Scream 6 had a packed crowd. It was packed crowd. I was like, wow, I have less people watching Superman than Scream 6. What quality cinema are we getting here these days? But I mean, I don't know. I didn't see Superman opening weekend, so I don't know how the crowd was there, but I didn't have a big crowd when watching Superman. It was maybe like 4 people max in there, which I was back. People always say that remember the rumor about Captain Marvel? they said Disney bought extra tickets to inflate it. Was that ever true? Was that just made up? I'm pretty sure that was made up, right? That was a popular rumor.
I think it was established. It was absolutely established because they had actual programs where they were taking school kids to see these movies and stuff like that.
I remember Rotten Tomatoes changed when Captain Marvel came out because of the score. Or that score was not what it looks like right now. That shit was way worse. Oh god, back in the day, crazy.
They need to get rid of that broad. Like that's also too.
He's really hot though. I would smash 10 out of 10.
I'm sure anybody here would smash just to get her off your bed. But the point is that the point is that she like that studios also need to have backbone, like and like stand on ground sometimes. Like if you know this actor is not contributing and people don't like working with them, just get rid of them. Boo hoo. It's a call of business. I don't get why you have to appease these people. Like
same thing with the whole recast T'Challa crowd. It's like, hey, literally get a new guy. I don't care if he could be white. Because these people they value social media backlash so much, and it's like these crazy Stan fans. They're gonna watch these people will watch the movies. It's literally those people you don't have to cater to. They're gonna watch your movies. It's people like, people here that might not watch them anymore because quality may have fell out for you, But then again, I like what Grace Randolph said a while ago about some of these people. It's like they'll preach about like, oh, we'll go see this. We love the like Marvel could announce, hey, we're making a movie based off a fly and he eats shit and he'll vomit, throw up with lava in it, and it'll blow up the city. And then the fans would go, it's great. Movie comes out, makes $5. They'll go, where's the fans at? They were never interested. They're just telling you they like it because they're just stands. That's what stands do. They'll suck off anything you say. I'm not kidding. I should write that movie. We'll call it Fly. No, that's already a fucking movie. God damn it. No, it's already a TV series, Firefly.
How about Howard the Duck?
Nope, I don't think people will go and watch that.
How about Kneecap Avenger?
Oh god, shit. Oh
god. Avenger. Kneepad Avenger. There we go.
I can okay. How about we make a movie here? I write the screenplay. I'm gonna call it Felipe the Dancing Monkey, and he just backflips naked and throws swords at people.
Why is your monkey naked?
Well, they don't wear clothes.
I was just gonna say it's weird to see a monkey wearing clothes.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you specified
swords without opposing thumbs.
I agree with this. I don't know why people think that. This is 100% true. I'm glad people have been pointing out these people. And I'll even say this too. People say that we don't get different movies enough. There's enough different movies out there. People just aren't watching them. That's just what it is.
Well,
Hey, MSK, are you one of those
not
people?
to rain on the I went to my theater and it was empty parade. But
oh god,
Superman made $616 million and Scream 6 made $169 million. So apparently your guys' movie theaters are not a good reflection of overall worldwide film.
I would hope so.
I was just going to say, all of your anecdotal, evidence is meaningless. And I mean that both for MSK and
I was gonna say that should be implied though. I'm just like the reason why I don't express more on that is because I'm pretty sure it's implied that
it should be.
Superman.
You're right.
And if Scream ever made more than Superman, that means I know Warner Bros. Is telling you guys some bullshit. I would know that for a fact. But then again, I'm just a freaking genius. I'll be honest. I literally had less people watching Superman than me than Scream. I'm just if you don't believe me, that's okay. That's up to you. But that's what it is, But no, Superman did better that's weird how Superman can't do better in the theatrical format but this does better now. Apparently you guys said on VOD. That's because they've conditioned people to do that. They want people to just sit at home and just buy the movie instead of going to the theater. That means they don't value the theatrical experience. They do not. If they want you now buying more of it on VOD, that means they themselves would actively try to kill the theaters because the blockbusters leave 3 weeks anyway. What's the point of going to the theater if the movies leave in 3 weeks? Why should I go? Convince me I should go. Convince me.
Well, you said you want to support the industry. That would be how you do it.
Yeah, but
it's up to you.
No, but convince me with your movies, right? Convince me.
Well, that's exactly it. I do not buy you. You support an industry that's putting out crap. You don't pay for crap you're not going to like. You let them fail.
The expert's overrated.
And you hope that they get the message when the money's not coming in, but they're clearly not. So the industry is going to end.
Hey, I only can press X. That's gray. He's overrated. This is
X
this is the good gray. That's me. That's mean gray over there. Gray's mean to me. No, like that's because keep in mind, I work. I can't just sit around watching movies all day. I'm not a nerd. I'm not a loser. I got women. I have money. I have a great life. So
I'm doubting.
All right. So we're gonna just cover one thing really quickly. Really quickly before we get to the topic. So Warner Brothers Discovery is reportedly in the process of being sold to a potential buyer, with Paramount, Comcast, and Netflix preparing bids. The company has received multiple unsolicited offers and is reviewing strategic alternatives while also planning a potential split of its studio and its cable divisions. Non-bidding first round offers are due around November 20th. So literally tomorrow. Oh shit. So we'll get some movement on this. Potential buyers and interest. Paramount aims to acquire the entire company, with CEO David Ellison. Reportedly Ellison.
That's perfect.
David Ellison.
No, it's Ellison. You were correct.
It sounds better as Ellison, though, for being honest here. I made it sound better. You guys don't have to convince me. But CEO David Ellison reportedly considering an aggressive approach. Comcast, primarily interested in acquiring the Warner Brothers movie and TV studios and HBO Max. That would make sense for Comcast, though. That would. Okay. Mm-hmm. Netflix is preparing a bid with investment bank. All right. They have an investment bank.
What do you think that bank's name is called?
Dog shit co-advising them. Which one has the Saudi? Because Paramount denied Saudis.
My speculation earlier was that you would put the Saudi bid in with Comcast.
Yeah, that's what I'll say too. Yeah. Strategic review. Warner Bros. Discovery confirmed it is exploring strategic options after receiving several takeover bids. Planned split. The company had previously announced a plan to split into two separate entities, a streaming and studios company. That's like I said before. Then what's the fuck of a merger then? Well, eventually we got to the same place we were before they merged, but different story for another day. And a legacy cable networks company. Is there enough viewers for that to have a legacy cable networks company where it's going to have enough people watching that? I mean, Tubi is free, like you guys have said. So a potential buyer may acquire the entire company before the split is finalized. Deadline: the first round of non-binding bids was expected to be submitted around November 20th. So who knows? Why is this important based on you not going to support this media? I mean, I'll support it. I mean, to be fair, they want me to support it sitting at my desk on my chair.
Just supporting it with like thoughts and prayers, right? You're not actually giving it money in either VOD or...
Well, I don't believe in God anyway, so I can't do thoughts and prayers. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in fucking fairy tales in the sky, but that's just me. I'm not shitting anyone. That's me personally. But that's what they want you to do. They've conditioned people to sit at home.
I'm pretty sure they want you to vote with your wallet. You keep liking the slop, they're going to keep giving it to you.
All those Pixar movies on Disney Plus. He didn't value Pixar movies at the fucking theater. He said, watch some shows on Disney Plus.
Pixar movies are awesome. You're wrong.
I didn't say they weren't, but he didn't value them for a theatrical experience. He didn't value that shit. Warner Brothers didn't even value their entire 2021 slate. Like, Warner Brothers didn't value their entire 2021 theatrical slate. They dumped that shit day and date. They didn't value that shit, which was bad.
Guessing you wouldn't understand Pixar's turning red.
God, we're not gray. We're not getting periods. We're men. We're real men.
It's female Teen Wolf. It's awesome.
Why are you watching that? Are you 5-year-old? What are you, a preteen? What are you, a 6-year-old
I have a wife.
Kid? Oh my God.
She enjoys things.
I have one too, and she's a couch, and it's crusty. Not crusty. I'm joking. And my socks are not pregnant. It is what it is, honestly. You guys don't get your socks pregnant, or it's just me?
Wow.
No.
Where do you come up with
my socks are fixed.
Like, are you sure you're not on coke?
It just depends. Honestly. But I am going to go see the Sydney Sweeney movie that's going to be on in December. I'm going to watch The Housemaid.
Did you just support her last one? Did you see Christy, the biopic of a female boxer?
Those are boring.
Then how are you supporting Sydney Sweeney? You're just saying in the future I might at some point.
No, in the future I will.
I'm supporting Sydney Sweeney. He wants to watch a movie where she's going to show her boobs.
She already did it. She already did that. And that's what else do women have beside their fucking body? What else do they got? You convince me of women. Don't tell me personality. That shit's trash.
Well, some of us like to watch women punch the shit out of each other. It's pretty awesome, man.
He
And you
bought
can watch
the
it.
bathwater soap. He supports her.
That's I'm not on that level support. That's cringe, man.
I've got 4 bricks. Yep.
No, I just don't like. Something I don't like those kind of movies. Those movies are kind of like they just kind of bore me.
No, you're allergic to quality. We get you.
I'm good.
Yeah, stuff with like stories and arcs. And,
no, I prefer
yeah.
Michael Bay's
Lighting,
my kind of
cinematography.
Michael Bay makes quality, and he entertains me while he does it too. Sexy men, sexy women having a good time on screen. Not this gay, oh, I can be somebody. No, you can't. You're gonna be fucking no one. That's what it is. That's life. Most of us are literally Yamcha from Dragon Ball. That's us. We're not Goku. Well,
have you ever watched Rocky?
I don't think I have. No, I haven't.
Oh
God.
Again, allergic to quality here.
I'm just pointing out here. Most of us are not going to be. I'm pretty sure Rocky the movie became a great fighter. Imagine that's what it was.
I wanted to ask. I saw kind of something a silly.
That's what I would do.
Or a message.
Yes.
So who do you think who? Because we all have seen this person. Prime Megan Fox or current Prime Megan Fox or current Sydney Sweeney.
Give me Sydney Sweeney all day. That girl has a dream, and my God, she is willing to fulfill it. What she was able to do to get immaculate done, I will forever praise the Madam Web that she was able to crawl on to get to immaculate. Just man, she's got hope, she's got dreams, and she's got my support. She's also got some great genes.
Gray, what was the one where she had sex with Glenn Powell? Is that the one called Missing You or some shit?
I think so. It's the Australian weird.
So you watched that for the story, right?
I actually haven't seen that one. I'm just familiar with it because Glenn Powell was doing some adverts or whatever for Running Man, and that happened to come up. Oh, that is a nice fedora.
That's cool.
Megan Fox looks like she would smell weird.
Toe thumbs, man.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Well, she dated. Isn't she currently dating that one white dude? Fucking hell.
She's only with that MSK guy. And it's more
Machine
like
Gun Kelly. Yeah,
that's more like her manslave, really.
Oh yeah, he's not a man in that relationship because they like have Looney Tune kids. Fuck, good lord, man. I guess he went to bed.
Well, he showed off that he's got a better hat collection than you, and you know, I respect his decision. It makes total sense to me.
He just shut the internet.
He just left. Oh God. Anyone but you. And keep in mind, that's not what Will thinks about me. Anyone but you. That's the movie's name.
That's what happened there. Sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. No.
We respect the decision. We were jealous for a minute. No. We also wanted to leave the show.
I would choose Sydney Sweeney or Ana de Armas over Megan Fox. Megan Fox is not
Megan the Fox. What about Megan the Stallion?
She's black. That's an automatic no. Oh hell no. That's like having sex with a gorilla.
Dude, she taught She-Hulk to twerk though. Like, come on, that's some super twerk in there.
Yes, because that's all black women have is twerking. Value of women, right? Is twerking. Megan Stallion is just disgusting. Oh God, I'd rather have sex with an animal than have sex with her. Honestly,
you're lying.
You have sex with Megan Stallion?
It's at least an actual woman.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
That's a vine swinger. Oh, I'm good.
She can swing on my vine.
Looks like she's got talent.
She would literally give you an unerection. Your dick would literally get flaccid.
Yes, he would probably finish. She looks like she knows how to get a job.
No, she looks like she.
I agree with you, MSK. She looks fantastic.
She looks like she fucking stinks and has EBT and swipes a card. I'm good. Talks like a Shaniqua too. Oh Lord, hell no. Ugh, God, fuck no. I would.
Well, she sings like an angel and dances like a queen.
She dances like a ratchet hood girl in the streets.
What's important is she doesn't have stubby thumbs.
Exactly. He's got those cool nails, man.
I'm not. I'm not ever having. I would never. If you said Megan Fox or Megan Fox can get it. Megan's not. Good God, no. She's actually. That'd be like having such a Cardi B, and that wouldn't be good either because Cardi B is disgusting. Like they
I
sound
don't
like
care
goo.
if Sydney Sweeney had to suck 1,000 dicks to get to me. As long as she gets to me, I don't really.
That would prove her
Warren!
love, though.
No, Warren, where's your self-respect? No.
Are you kidding? The
Wherever
gauntlet that she was
Sydney
willing to
Sweeney
go
puts
through
it.
to get to Warren?
Okay, by that logic, let's use this. Okay, Troy, he's married, doesn't matter. Gray's married, doesn't matter.
Pretty much.
The single guys here. Warren, I'm asking you, would you try to wife up Bonnie Blue? She smashed 1,000+ dudes. You wifing that up?
Oh,
if
no.
she said one
No.
Dude,
day,
she's got it out of her by now.
No,
not by those Twitter posts I've been seeing, she began
no,
dick.
no, I'm good.
Who's
She
Bonnie
definitely.
Blue?
So she slept. She's the girl that slept with 1,000 guys in 12 hours.
Oh,
She's
you know,
MSK's hero.
So based off of the
that
thing, you
girl
told
was
me,
so like psychologically damaged from that.
Yep.
That I feel so terrible for
No,
her that I
She got
might,
it out of her system.
I might
Warren!
just take her to dinner just to make sure that that hey, not everyone's so it's going to be okay. But yeah, no, that girl is like
No, Will, these aren't Twitter
damaged
posts.
goods.
She's posting videos of her getting cocked out.
No,
Still,
simple answer, no. Now,
No,
Sydney
so-
Sweeney, sure.
Sydney Sweeney, sure. So, because we were having this conversation last week of like, oh, if they became a Christian and all. If Bonnie Blue came up to you, Warren, and was like, you know what? I know I got like pounded by 2,000 men. Let's say she has like 2,000 men, and you think would you like wife her up if she?
What
Was
did she say,
genuinely
MSK?
If she genuinely was serious about becoming a Christian and turning her life to Jesus after she took at least minimum 1,200 dicks, you wifing that up? There's no way you would.
How
I know
long
you guys
has
are
it
lying.
been since the last time she did that?
No, Warren, please stop. Please.
Hey, I believe
You
in
gotta understand,
redemption.
Warren.
I believe
No,
in
MSK
redemption.
doesn't believe in that. MSK believes in people being used up or forever unclean.
All right. Just that. Okay, good. enough.
Hey, I'll stand by it like last week too.
I mean that.
If I meet
I'm
some
good with
chick
that.
in like 15, like I'm 44, going to be 45 next month, and if I'm dating someone who's 43
Mhm.
and she tells me that she was a porn star after we've been dating for a bit, and I really, really like her and I'm into her, I'm with who she is now. I don't give a fuck about what she did 20 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, I agree with this. 1,200 man. Hey, man. If you're consistent, that's all that matters. As long as you're consistent with it, that's good. Me,
Are you just intimidated because her numbers are just barely above yours? Is it the competition?
No, I can go on Twitter and see her get her whole asshole open up by 3 dicks at once.
I mean, we can see that on your OnlyFans too. Like,
But,
I'm just saying, is she competition to you?
That's
We're,
what
we're
I'm saying.
the thing? She's a
discussing
threat?
this as if the any of those chicks would have anything to do with either you or me. MSK.
Bonnie Blue.
I am
has
an
the most standards.
overweight stoner
She doesn't
who
care,
makes
man.
comic books and doesn't
Actually,
have a job.
Bonnie
You
Blue's
are
there, dude.
you. I mean,
He's
honestly.
right. She we're talking Bonnie Blue here.
She straight
She
up
would.
doesn't care.
If
She
you
literally-
were a
yeah.
number, she would do you.
Yeah,
She-
she
she
literally
would-
said,
If she
I'll-
wants to, if a girl like that wants to date you, I guarantee you have to make over 6 figures a year.
No, but
or she
well,
won't do it.
depends on
No.
what you mean by date. We're
You're
talking
not
about
dating
Bonnie Blue here.
You're not dating Bonnie Blue. That's already out of the question. She dates everybody. That's everyone's girl. Also,
Yeah.
Will says, "Where are you?" So she makes it about her. Oh, good luck. Will, she posts about these things. She's
Yeah.
proud of this. So
MSK, it's not everybody. You're still excluded. Look, she is doing it as a select few of her 1,000 fans who can meet up at a certain location.
Oh my God. Stop. Please, you're killing me. I can't save you. I can't. It's okay.
Don't
No,
act like you wouldn't spend some time with the lady.
But I never said I wouldn't have sex with her. I never said that.
Didn't say that. You know that's not an option.
I'm saying, because Warren said, no, she literally said you could have 3 inches and do it. She said, I'll literally lay. She's word for word. I'll even show you guys videos. She said,
Is that intimidating for you?
No.
That, it's
yeah.
like when you go to the carnival and it says you must be this high to ride, and
That's you. Not I'm black. I'm tall.
I'm not high enough, man.
I mean, you can always be higher.
She literally said she'll lay there straight up naked and you can do whatever you want. And eventually she would tell you, I gave my life to Jesus. I'm going to get on my knees for Christ. And you said you're marrying her. All right. Long as you're consistent. That's all that matters. It's all that matters.
You're
not been
like,
married,
I don't
you
care
can-
if you get on your knees for Jesus. Are you going to get on your knees for me?
Well, it's just this is like the most fucking ridiculous
Yeah.
topic. I mean,
it
really is.
And we're doing it 2 weeks in a row.
I'm joking.
Get it.
Yeah.
You are a
It doesn't sound like
judgmental
you're
little
joking.
prick.
I'm not
understand.
judgmental.
You guys are judgmental little pricks.
I did not bring it up.
It's
I
fine.
didn't. No, don't put me in that category. I did not. I said my piece last week. I'm done.
I'm just saying, pointing
don't
out.
put me in
Bonnie
that
Blue-
category.
Bonnie Blue has not changed. I followed her Twitter on accident to look at her porn on accident.
On accident.
So she's still taking. She has a fuck bus. Just pointing out, this bitch is not.
Who
changed.
doesn't? By the time you get that big, you're gonna buy a
Who
bus.
doesn't? 95% of us who live don't have one, Gray. None of you do.
Listen, some of us get our caviar from Amazon, and then we have our buses.
I will agree with Warren, though. I do feel bad for her because she probably has a lot of mental issues.
Well, they showed some video of her after her first stunt, and this was kind of like behind the scene videos, and she was like bawling, and then she throws her face back on again, does an interview, and says she wants to do 1,000 more or whatever it is.
I hear what you're saying, but if I threw a camera in your face at the end of like a double or triple shift, like, would you be looking a little worse for the wear?
I love it. Great. I'm glad you make my points for me.
I mean, that is actually a pretty decent point.
No,
well, right, I was watching one of those whatever podcasts, and they were talking about the Bonnie Blue chick, and they said that one thing a trap that these girls fall into is that when they find something that gets them the money or gets them traction, whether they like it or not, they have to say constantly that they do like it. So it's almost like this little psychological trap that they fall into. Yeah. They go on interviews like, oh yeah, I love being double penetrated in the ass. I love it. Because guys don't want to watch a video of a girl doing something that she doesn't enjoy doing. So it's like this weird psychological damage thing that, like, does Bonnie Blue really enjoy what she's doing? Or is she doing this because it makes her a household name for a long section of time where she can make money off of it through clicks, OnlyFans, or whatever sources of revenue she has? So there is a certain level of psychological damage that this kind of thing can do, especially when they're trying to sell stuff, and they're not into it. You know, imagine it's like with you see this in YouTube. You do a drama video, and then pretty soon now, a year later, yeah, sure, you have 2,000 fans, but now you're trying to find things to get pissed off at because you need to keep revenue coming in. Well, imagine if that revenue, instead of drama on YouTube videos, was giving, sucking dudes off. Well, now you've got to keep doing it or the money doesn't come in. So there's some wear and tear that can happen on this kind of stuff. Some big questions about the damage that this stuff could cause. Yeah. Porn in general causes on the public. Mm-hmm. If you want to get into the possible long-term psychological damage that porn addiction has been doing to young men all the way from the 20s to their 40s. I mean, there's a lot of problems going on with this stuff right now.
So one of them, you said Lily Phillips. I mean, her parents confronted her, and they were in tears, actually. They were like, did we do something wrong? What happened? Because she was the other girl who slept with 1,000 guys in 24 hours. And
didn't that just make you more into it, though, MSK? Because isn't that kind of your thing when you know that they don't enjoy it and their parents are really against it? Isn't that kind of your thing?
The parents, the parents were like, did we do something wrong? And she was like, she was crying.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
She said, no, you didn't do anything wrong. I just love what I'm doing. So genuinely, maybe they really do like doing it. Maybe. I don't know.
No, they don't have autonomy. Come on, MSK. Don't start thinking that they can think for themselves now.
Oh, no. You're right. They can't. When women are for sure can't think for themselves. That's just how it works, honestly. That's the most truthful thing you said to me in weeks. Good Lord. That's pretty based.
It was sarcasm, sir.
No, that was truth. That was hidden in the sarcasm.
Well, we've all had jobs that we hate. Imagine the job that you hate is giving handies to people in the back of a fucking strip club. I mean, oh God, fucking Monday.
I wouldn't call that a job. I wouldn't call that a job. Okay, that's more like a fucking side hustle you do in the fucking corner. I'm just pointing out that's not a job. That's not taxed. Okay. All right, let's get into the topic. Holy crap. No MSK.
Oh, this was just intros?
No MSK. Women don't. No, women are lying. No, I know you're fucking around, but when women lie, these women actually do enjoy it. Because if they didn't enjoy it, get out, be done, move on. But no, it doesn't happen. But different topic for another day. There is a topic. We're all going to be having sex with women these days. I know I am. Not these losers.
Wait, did you just raise the woman up a second ago? Is that what I just saw?
So let's have some fun here. Oh God! All right, got to get into my quality mode.
Karate stance.
Yay!
We're gonna do some karate here. We're gonna do some wrestling with each other, or people used to call it what's that slang term? Wrestling. So black people used to say wrestling. You know, we're all gonna wrestle with each other, and we're all gonna I'm gonna call myself the unstoppable black. No, the unstoppable blackness. There you go.
Okay.
But I don't feel like you'd be that hard to stop.
Oh. So I'm gonna be the unstoppable blackness. Warren's gonna be Sig.
I think Alamar has a better wrestling name for you. I think you should go by Jazz Hands. It works for a couple of reasons.
I think I might be getting arthritis. My wrist's been hurting kind of bad.
Just call me Lunchbox.
I wonder why.
Bomb smoking in your face. And that's
oh my God! No, I'm not aggressively beating off.
You're the unfuckable MSK. That's your. No, that's gonna be his new show on Thursdays. Check out MSK.
Oh yeah,
unfuckable MSK show.
Oh, he's retooled it.
MSK tells you his dating device and what he thinks about women.
Oh, I'll tell you. I don't need a solo show for that. I'll tell you that right on the show. Honestly, if a girl says she has more than 20 bodies, that's a red flag. You probably don't want to eat her out. Pointing out, you might get some red spots on your mouth. Just pointing out. You know, if she says go down on me and I have a yeast infection, if you do, you're gonna go to hell. Just pointing that out. But you know, people have no standards these days, so I'm just pointing out you should probably have some standards. You know, bring it back. 8 simple rules. I really only have 2. Think of women as less of a human being, and women should be in the kitchen. I'm joking. Good Lord.
He's not joking.
How do you know? Are you assuming my gender right now?
I'm assuming you're full of shitness.
I'm assuming you don't know the definition of gender, to be quite fair.
Rule the first: be not a woman. I mean, let's be honest here. I have more fun talking to men. Honestly, there's better.
No, you prefer the company of men. We understand.
Right.
Yeah, we get it.
I mean, we have better conversations. I have better interactions with men, better chemistry.
You saying the chemistry is just better when you're with a man?
Yes. It feels like
the
highly say it feels right.
This has been highly recorded in the lore of MSK. Your affection for hanging out and doing things.
The sparks just fly off when I get a good connection with a guy. No homo. Pause. The sparks just go off. You know.
You're talking like a docking situation, or
what the fuck? Oh God, no. I'm not docking in my butthole.
Are you talking about being the little spoon?
What the hell?
MSK, you do strike me as a little spoon. I just got to be honest there.
Rule the third. You must.
If this is baseball, you'd be the catcher.
Actually, this is true. Black women are
more of a short
red flag. Mm-hmm. I agree with this one. Don't be black. If you're black, you are already fighting from an L position. Honestly, you know. The women always get caught up. Yeah, it depends. If my credit card is rejected,
what was that noise?
Yeah.
I don't know because okay,
someone clip that so I can have that for a ringtone.
What the heck? That's gay. That's homosexual.
Listen, all I gotta say is that MSK, I hope you really find let me ask you a question actually, MSK. What if you met a girl, right?
We're already starting off on the L.
How does it feel being a virgin MSK at your age?
Sex with women is overrated anyway. Let's be honest here. What
right,
you thrust in them, you blow your load, you leave.
Tell us more about what you learned about sex from Reddit.
So MSK, what happens?
He's so good at doing it by himself. That's really what he's getting.
You meet a girl, right? It's been 2 years, and she's like, "Baby, let's sit down and talk." And she's like, let's say you're eating out the hamburger, and then she's like, "Hey, I had 100 guys in me." What do you do then? And you've been going out with her for two years, and she's finally.
All right, so you're talking about when you're literally digging inside her fucking vagina, and she goes, Hey, I've had 100.
Pretty sure your first response is "me too," but after that, what would you say?
Wow.
MSK's like, you gotta get those numbers up.
Okay. So so two tones. If I was joking, I would say your sister tasted better. Shit, fuck. But then me, if I'm being serious, I would go, oh, that would be the instant turn off. I'll be like, wow, I'm good.
Okay,
Like, I'm
just curious.
I'm good. If she said literally I had like 100 dudes in me licking me out, I'm like, man, I would imagine they licked her out, they blew their load in her too. I would just imagine that because that's
So
how
you're
that kinda
going
works.
down on her, and she's just sitting there with a bored look on her face, and looks down and she goes, "I've been with 100 guys."
I'm out.
Is that how the scenario works?
I'm not trying to get AIDS. If she's black, you're for sure okay. I can't say on YouTube, but shit. But I'm just saying. I'll say, hey, your sister tasted better, and your mom sucks dick better, and then I'm leaving. I'm out. Mic drop.
Interesting. I was just curious. I mean,
No, because you were having sex with that Chinese girl, and remember you said you were gonna eat her dogs.
What?
Do you get the money back for the rest of the hour?
What
or
the
do you just
fuck?
have to forfeit it?
Where did you get? Where did you hear this from?
There was a rumor. No, there was a fucking story. It was a rumor you had sex with a Chinese girl, and you wanted her to leave because she was bad at sex. So you started to eat her dogs.
No, what's wrong with just get off the coke?
You know what's not a rumor, Warren, is he showed horse porn on.
I did not. It was an accident.
I mean,
he does not work for Sig.
Like we saw MS King's Wang one time, so it's not.
Oh god, that was an accident.
Yeah,
the camera was off. Oh
yeah,
god,
you coming out from the shower, like what was that?
BBC's for life, you know.
I was like, what is this guy doing?
Fucking hell! I was in middle school, 2005, 2006. So been a long time since I've been in school. Sure, I want to go over that shit now. I don't know who's trying harder.
I graduated high school in '99.
I graduated 2013, the year Man of Steel came out. That's when my life went downhill. Seeing that fucking movie in theaters. I don't know who's trying harder. MSK trying not to be, or Gray wanting him to. Gray loves me too much. That's just how it works.
What can I say, man? I want you to be true to yourself. Just know you won't be judged.
What people don't know is that Gray has $100 and that he'll come out by December, so he's just working on it.
Is there a pool?
We've got a
think
pool
he's gonna
going
do it.
on.
There's a pool. Holy fucking shit, dude!
Hold strong. I'm January. I got $200 on it.
All right, so let's get into this. Oh god, quality content. Here we come. Oh god, I'm about to open it up and dig right in. No. All right. Let's have some fun. Let me move over really quickly. One last thing.
Because we haven't been up to this point.
Oh, God.
No, this has just been intros. The fun's about to start.
This is where the fun comes to die. No, I'm just kidding. That's when you watch fucking Tiny stream. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. All right, Shade. No one know what that Shade was, but it's okay. Sorry.
Shots fired at Tiny. Come on, she gave us the night dentist. She's awesome.
She did. Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. No, I don't do shade anymore. I don't do trash talk anymore. I'm gonna be reformed.
Pretty sure you just did.
I'm gonna be reformed, MSK. No more.
What have we been doing?
But from now on, because for the last hour and 37 minutes,
No more trash talk. I've learned. I'm gonna be reformed. I'm gonna be a. Well, I don't believe in that, but I'm gonna be reformed. I'm gonna be reformed, MSK.
your viewer count just goes down to 0. It's like,
because dude, in League, this happened for a lot of toxic people that would cuss motherfuckers out. They'd be like, "I'm not toxic." They would call themselves reformed. I could be reformed, guys. Do you believe in the redemption arc?
Not for you.
Oh,
well, you don't believe in redemption arc, so how are you going to go on a redemption arc?
well, it depends. I'm not being a whore.
He's like a politician. Rules for thee and not for me.
Yeah,
It's not exactly rules. It's more like respect. I'm not respecting a girl who had 50 dicks in her mouth. That's just me.
But she's supposed to be okay with the 50 dicks that were in your mouth.
What?
That's a double standard, MSK.
It is.
I don't know why you hold that against her when you do the same shit.
Okay, when I was getting reformed, I didn't just go outside and get my back blown out by 50 black dudes. It's because I'm black. I have an incarceration arc. It's because I'm black. All right. Okay. All right.
Try the incineration arc.
What the fuck?
Is that a ritual to do that? Like, you gotta go to a certain river and put your Mandalorian helmet back on.
Oh my god! Okay.
And then he becomes unholy.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been one of my favorite
the waters of Andalore.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been one of my favorite
episodes. You shall
episodes.
be virgin again.
We've laughed so much here. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. I can't laugh anymore. Fucking hell. All right. Okay. Because I'm a comedian. I know how to entertain people. Will gets me right. Us comedians got to stick together. You know, I was canceled years ago because I was too funny, too good looking, too rich. You know.
Sure, those were the reason.
All right. Interesting. This white girl tried to get me to, go do stand up. I'm like, no, that's for fucking losers. I don't do stand up.
You sure she wasn't trying to get you to leave? Like, you should stand up. Like, go. Get out of here.
No. She was honestly, she was like, oh, I'm divorced. I was like, oh, okay, that fucking sucks. I didn't care. I'm like, okay, you deserve it anyway, probably. And she said she had a drinking problem, but she was like pushing 40, and she was, the ego on this girl was like, oh, like, girl, your value is low. You're 40, divorced, no kids, eggs are probably dry as fuck. You better tone down that ego. I'm like, you know, like, fucking hell, like, you better lower them standards. I wouldn't touch her. I have standards, but that's just me. His name is Charles. His name is Will. This is Will. Will never be Charles to me. Charles? Anytime I think of Charles, I'm thinking of like fucking what Magneto said to Professor X. Charles? No, he's not Charles. That's just Will.
Chuck.
Huh. Wasn't there a movie called Life of Chuck with Tom Hiddleston?
Oh.
I think so. Fucking hell. See, a 40-year-old divorced woman, I think standards need to be a little bit more brought down to earth, honestly.
I'm surprised that you know that movie, at least the title of that movie and the star of it, because it is cinema.
I remember a trailer for it.
You would be allergic to that.
I remember the trailer for it. I think I forgot when year it came out. Life of Fuck.
That's a feel-good movie. You'd probably hate it.
Oh, it came out last year. Oh, shit. Yeah, I saw a trailer for it.
Yes.
Huh. Did you like it?
Will. Everyone loves Will. But Will put it in the chat there that, yes, 2024.
That's true. Yeah. You know? But the Life of MSK, we need to make that a movie. All right, let's go. Let's get this done. Hey, everyone.
Hopefully it's a short movie.
I'm black, and I'm got to fuck your wife. I'm just joking. My dick doesn't work. I'm flaccid.
Strike one.
That was a strike one. I didn't start
one. You started, and
I'm entertaining people. You guys said you have to entertain people now. I'm doing that. Like, god damn, God, you guys are always on my nuts. Like, no sucking. You're just on them. Okay, all right.
You said you weren't going to talk shit anymore.
Well, we know that was a fucking lie. I'm black. We don't tell the truth. We had Obama as our president. Obama was our president. He said he was going to deport Mexicans, which was true. He got rid of all the motherfuckers. Holy shit. People say he was a bad president. Okay, he deported people. I'll give him that one. 1 out of 10. Okay, we got that one. There you go. Black people are good for something. It's crazy how the minority deported the most fucking people.
What?
Oh, shit. It's jokes, Warren. It's old jokes. We're all going to get together and circle jerk each other. You know? All right, so let's have some fun here. Hey, everyone, I am MSK, a.k.a. Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about Disney Plus going up in price. So we have did several videos talking about basically the streaming era, as you would kind of call it. A lot of these streaming services, prices are increasing. So I know I did an episode of the MSK show and the video's already out. By the time you guys see this one, me, Warren, and Gray talked about Paramount streaming strategy coming up with Paramount Plus. I know I did an episode with Chaz talking about, I think, Apple Plus, Apple TV Plus price increase, actually. But I never got a chance to talk about the Hulu app being phased out and Disney Plus price going up, actually. Because I don't know if you guys actually have the Hulu app currently. I haven't had that in forever, honestly. But I know you guys at some point did have Disney Plus, and it's crazy that we're getting a lot of these price increases. I know HBO Max went up recently, Apple TV went up recently, Netflix went up recently, Amazon Prime definitely went up recently. They gave me a increase in that bill. So all these are going up. Paramount Plus, I know for sure went up, and we'll have to see how it works out. So I'm gonna ask you guys right now. We'll go around the hatch before we go to what we're gonna be reading. So Troy, do you have Disney Plus?
I do not.
And that's because you have standards, obviously. You don't know
exactly. No, that's exactly right. I will not give them my money. Absolutely.
But Hulu, you had it for the rated R stuff. Late nights with the wife, right? Netflix and chilling.
No, I don't need R-rated. I just have my wife, and that's.
I don't have that, man. I just have my
all
couch.
of that and go right to the wife.
You're an idiot.
I just
MSK.
have my fucking socks, man. But no, Warren, do you have either Hulu or Disney Plus?
No comment.
Shit, that's a no. Sailing on the high seas.
No, I'm not. I plead the fifth since I work for the company.
Oh yes, true. Yes, the House of Mouse is very, very, George Floyd-ish, I would say, as an analogy. Warren, the light skin comic book writing one. Do you have Hulu or Disney Plus at any point?
Nope.
I did have it
at my
one
brother's house. They had it for the kids, but I never got onto it. And no, I've never had it. I never paid money for it.
Gray, did you ever have Disney Plus or Hulu at any point?
When did I never have? Yeah, I've had it a couple times. So my wife enjoys a lot of the programs that are on there. Currently, we just went and watched every one of the Predators on Disney Plus because why the fuck are they there? But hey, it was fun. Apparently, she had never seen Predators or Predator 2. So I have failed her as a husband by not making her watch that awesome franchise. But that's only because I had Disney Plus that was able to do it. Still have Hulu, but they're phasing it out. So everything I'm watching, I'm trying to watch through Disney Plus so that it somewhat remembers if I've watched something or not. It's really stupid. It's redundant. It's almost the same content on both of the apps currently.
Right.
So I can understand why they're getting rid of it. And there isn't one that has less commercials. It's like exactly the same experience. So
like when you look
it kind of sucks.
Like when you look at your budget, do you see it like as a worthwhile thing to pay for? Because do you pay for it monthly or do you do like the whole year all up front?
I am not sure. I think my wife has like some sort of discount through like her phone plan or some weird thing like that. Because there's a reason why we have HBO, Hulu, and Disney bundled together. It was some discount that she's got. I'm pretty damn sure it was we paid for the year, but I don't know. Either way, the HBO content has been paying off too. We've been able to go back and watch a shitload of them, and man, being able to actually experience Andor, unlike most people, man, it was great. I highly recommend paying for it every once in a while and catching up, and then getting out of it probably before the trial is over.
Oh, that's what you do. You do the 30-day trial, then you're out. Oh God,
I recommend doing that.
I did that for that Godzilla Monarch series on Apple Plus. I waited for all those episodes to get out.
Yeah.
And then I get the 7-day free trial, and then I watched it all and just canceled.
Because that's what's happening now with a lot of these streaming services too, is they're all getting bundled too. I know there was a recent one that Gray just said. It's with HBO Max, Disney Plus, and was it ESPN as well or some shit like that?
I think it's ESPN and Hulu.
Yeah.
But I think they're phasing Hulu out of that shit.
And Hulu,
you're also starting to see like if you watch the football, you won't, unless you have the NFL Sunday Pass, you have to have like Prime to watch Thursday night football.
Yes.
Then I think Peacock has some other football on there. It's like it's starting to the point now where if you want to watch an entire series, you need to have or season, you need to have like 3 streaming services if you don't have just regular cables. Same with basketball too. Like Peacock has a stranglehold on basketball, then like Amazon shows Amazon like 2 or 3 games. Yeah.
So the only streaming service that I see is just value for the consumer. The best bang for your buck is Amazon Prime. The free shipping and you get the sports, right? I'm pretty sure, and you get the content on there too. They have all the 3. They check all the boxes for me. Well, to be fair, the only reason why I pay for Amazon Prime is because they have the free shipping. That's it.
Sports. One thing nice about Amazon Prime is they have other apps in it. Like I have HBO Max and Stars bundled together in a lower price.
You have
and it's
Stars?
through
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
and it's through my HBO Max or through my Prime app. So when I get onto Prime Video, I have a tab there that says HBO and then Stars. Then when I go to live TV, there's like an HBO live television.
Right.
There's Stars live television. So I mean, there's still stuff like that I don't get because I only pretty much have Prime, but it's there's still a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah, and this is the thing that Orange Avenger brought up, which is a good point for the video, which is Amazon having all that bang for your buck. They're definitely gonna obviously raise that price eventually because they're offering you sports, the other movies and television on there, and free shipping. So that is definitely going to be something that you could eventually see as a price increase on their streaming service. So we're going to get into this Hulu app to be phased out as Disney is fully integrating service into Disney Plus. Hulu will replace the Star brand on Disney Plus internationally this fall. Also, you know, when I had streaming services, I would ask girls to come over, be like, hey, I got Netflix. They're like, I want to watch the newest movie, MSK. I want to come over. I'm like, yeah, all right, girl. She comes over. We eat for a little bit. I cook for her. We sit down on my couch and we put the movie on. And then all of a sudden she just starts, you know, yanking my chain. So, you know, the girls were never interested in watching the movies. They were only interested in fucking, you know, blowing me. How can I deal with this, guys? No? All right.
So, yeah. Are you having these delusions often? Do they kind of take over? Are you able to understand fiction and reality as two separate things?
No, I am just delusional all the time. Say xiao to the standalone Hulu streaming app. Disney said it is fully integrating the Hulu service, which it now owns 100% of, into its flagship Disney Plus streamer. A new unified Disney Plus and Hulu streaming app will be available in 2026. The company said, according to a Disney rep, customers will still be able to buy a standalone Hulu subscription as well as a standalone Disney Plus plan. Quote, Tuesday, we are announcing a major step forward in strengthening our streaming offering by fully integrating Hulu into Disney Plus. CEO Bob Iger and CFO Hugh Johnston said in prepared commentary on the media giants' quarterly earnings. Good Lord, what is these kind of, I hate this shit. Reading is hard, jokes aside. This will create an impressive package of entertainment. Yes, when I had sex with my wife, she was like, this is an impressive package here. Thank you, honey. Pairing the highest caliber brands and franchises, great general entertainment, family programming, news and industry-leading live sports content in a single app. And I think that's always going to happen for these two. Some of these, I can't guarantee which ones. There's going to be a lot of consolidation if there's not enough money there. Because, you know, this is kind of all predicated on the subscription numbers going up, like more people subscribing constantly. Do you guys ever believe there's going to be a point where there's not going to be enough people subscribing? Because they only want to see numbers going up. There has to be months. I mean, we've seen in the past too. There is months where it doesn't go up that much. You know, you won't get an infinite amount of subscribers, obviously. So I don't know. The single Disney Plus app with Hulu will deliver an improved consumer experience, which will lower churn. Iger said on the earnings call, both services will be one tech platform, which will result in cost synergies, according to Iger. In addition, Disney, which already sells ads for Disney Plus and Hulu together, sees new opportunities for bundling ad sales by fully combining them, he said. In their
Would you save money? Like, okay, so now you don't have two different servers or whatever allowing for the same streaming, but you still have to have that same bandwidth. So would you really save on it? And then you wouldn't have two separate, or a company willing to advertise with two separate companies, like advertise on Disney Plus and advertise on Hulu. So now you're just having them advertise on Disney Plus. Wouldn't you possibly get less sales from the same company?
So they're probably
do your commercials?
thinking, hey, if we kind of pull people into one place, it's easier to consolidate everything in one place than having people separate. I imagine that's the mindset.
Is it like ABC product? I could get them to advertise on MSK1 and MSK2. I would assume that I would be
Which one has the
making
bigger
more
audience
from
though?
that.
Which one do you think has the bigger reach though? That's the thing that they're probably looking at. It's like,
Hulu.
hey,
They're both small
Absolutely
channels
Hulu.
that they've got your name on them.
oh god.
Hulu is the moneymaker. They are doing this because Disney, as a standalone platform, is guttering, and they need to keep the revenue flowing. This is the only way they could do it. They're bolstering their numbers by rolling the two of them together.
And I will always say this though, streaming, I don't know how much money they were making. They were definitely not making enough money because they needed ads. So just pointing out, they needed advertisers. They needed that extra money. But then again,
I remember when Hulu was advertisement free. It was great.
That was the
I thought
dream.
I didn't realize it was like the Wild West of
was
streaming.
free. When cable was ad free. Cable, when it first came out in the 70s, guys, was called pay TV. No commercials.
You're old, man. I don't remember that at all. That wasn't around.
All I'm saying is the same shit's happening all over again, and you guys think it's brand new.
I did not realize that. Thank you for enlightening me. I just thought I remembered the heyday, the like old west of the streaming thing. God damn it! I didn't realize this was cyclical, and it's just what they're gonna do.
I like Pluto TV.
Dangerously undermonetized.
I like Pluto TV's branding. Watch now, pay never. I like that. I like that. But it's one of these things where I think they're just using it as a cost-saving measure. They're like, hey, if we cut all these jobs for people that run that specific app, we save a lot of money just running it on this one. That's the best way that I could think of it, obviously. In their prepared remarks, the Disney exec said, by creating a truly differentiated streaming offering, we will be providing subscribers tremendous choice, convenience, quality, that's subjective, and enhanced personalization. This will enhance our ability to continue to grow profitability and margins in our entertainment streaming business through expected higher engagement, lower churn, and advertising revenue potential, as well as operational efficiencies that over time may result in savings that we can reinvest back into the business. That doesn't sound pretty convincing right there.
I can translate that to you. Yeah, I can translate that for you. It does sound very convincing. Flim flam, razzle dazzle, please don't sell your Disney stock at this after this earnings call. That's all this means.
Yeah. In addition, Hulu will become a global general entertainment brand starting in the fall of 2025. It will replace the Star title on Disney Plus internationally. So yeah, that's all that is. Okay, anything else here? Live business. The move to fully sew Hulu together with Disney Plus comes after Disney, following 2 years of negotiating, closed its deal with Comcast to buy out NBCU Universal's 1/3 stake in Hulu in June 2025. Disney paid Comcast in total about what? Because I forgot they didn't own Hulu fully. It was they had to buy Comcast's shares out. They paid $9 billion for that. That's fucking insane. Including,
if you're getting that much for a third,
they paid $17 billion altogether for that.
Damn.
So it's $9 billion plus the 8.61.
Who knew
billion.
Hulu?
Oh my god. And 438.7 million. Oh my god, Disney. Oh my, that means let's 10 years from now, if they don't make like 30 billion on this, that's a fuck. We talked about risk and investment earlier. You knew they didn't make jack shit on that. There's no way. Comcast had been seeking more than 13 billion for the 33% Hulu stake. The final price tag was determined through arbitration by a third-party banker. So actually, you were whoever said Hulu maybe had the bigger brand. You were right. If Comcast is charging 13 billion for that 33% stake in Hulu, no, you're right. I agree. Damn, fuck. God damn. Disney has already taken steps to integrate Hulu and Disney Plus. In the spring of 2024, the Disney Plus app launched full integration of Hulu content, which the company has used as a way to convert standalone Disney Plus customers into bundled Disney Plus Hulu subs.
Yep.
That's true. Also, Wednesday, Disney announced that it will no longer report streaming subscriber numbers. Gee, I wonder why. Exactly. I wonder why you won't report numbers anymore. It's probably because they don't go up enough to show that it's actually.
What do they gain from it? Netflix is still seen as profitable, and they're still seen as successful and they're not reporting it. So why the fuck should any other streamers do it?
Would jump pretty big, like from what I remember. You know,
is where
how do you know?
This is where the advertisers need to step forward and say, "Look, I want some evidence of what your numbers are. If I don't see what your numbers are, why should I bother investing my marketing dollars in you for advertising?"
Because it's the whole thing about
this is how advertising has always worked. On terrestrial television. We had good Nielsen numbers that they could look at and say, "Look, our ratings are this because we got this many eyes."
They're public too, so you can see those
but
too.
Now you have because you have all these streaming services that are all premium services. You got to pay for these. You've got a smaller market. You can't believe. I can't imagine a marketing department saying, "Oh, you know what? We used to spend this much on NBC during the Super Bowl. Let's give that to Disney." I'm sure the numbers are pretty much the same. No, anyone with any intelligence knows no. This is a small fraction of the reach you had on terrestrial television, but they have no idea exactly how much.
Yeah. Also, I remember, didn't Bob Chapek get in trouble before Bob Iger took it back for fudging numbers? That was a big thing that they didn't like, that the investors, they said on multiple of these outlets, Bob Chapek was fudging numbers. And
because it was Bob Chapek. Of course, Bob Iger never lies about the numbers.
Right. Because he's the prodigal son.
And Bob Iger didn't lie about it before Chapek took over. And those are the numbers that they're blaming on Chapek, right?
The one thing Bob Iger said, remember, he was talking about the MCU's quality, and he said we have to get back to less volume, more higher output, something like that. He blatantly
quality
admitted
over quantity.
Yeah. He blatantly admitted they're putting out straight crap. We're like, all of us are like, wait a minute. What were you putting out before then?
Right.
What the fuck?
If you believe Kevin Feige, one of the big mistakes post Endgame was that they were doing too much stuff, and so like he would come into a project that's like in post production and make a change because he hasn't had time to see what was going on. So a lot of the stuff was running around rudderless.
Too much output for him to do his job is basically what he was saying. Yeah.
For Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, following the lead of Netflix and others. In addition, the company set August 21st as the launch date for its ESPN standalone streaming product, priced at $29.99 a month. Holy fuck! And then we get the price hikes for Disney Plus and Hulu right here. So it's that time of the year again. Yeah, that my wife has to be blown up so I can bang her. Apparently, Disney is raising its prices of its Disney Plus and Hulu plans in the US, including most bundles as of next month. The standalone Disney Plus with ads service is rising from $9.99 to $11.99, while the Disney Plus Premium without ads, the one that Gray likes, is going from $15.99 to $18.99. The Hulu standalone plan with ads is increasing from $9.99 to $11.99 as of the same date. The premium version of Hulu with no ads will remain at $18.99 per month. Good Lord. What are you getting with all this shit?
Although, MSK, let's be honest, these numbers that they're pointing out per month, still cheaper than what you're spending on StreamYard. Just saying.
I will say that is true. StreamYard cost me $50 a month. This cost me $30.
Oh my God. StreamYard is friggin' ridiculous. I don't understand why anyone's still using it.
I'm one of those for lifers. I'm in it for life at this point. Holy crap, man. But all right, so that's where we get with all this. So I'll ask you guys this. Do you guys think it increases more past this point? Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Think it even goes further? Because I think these
as long as morons keep paying for it, I'm not sure that they are, but
like the StreamYard example. If you sell a product and you sell 100 of them for $5, so that means you're making $500 a month on your product. If you bump that price up to $10 and 30 of them leave, you are now making $700 off of less people.
Good Lord.
You're making more money. So there is a balancing act to what they could charge and to what they're bringing, or what people are coming into it.
Right.
Or we may lose some viewers, but we are gaining more money because the loss of viewers doesn't take up for that extra that we're gaining per viewer. So they're going to play that game for as long as they can do it. The reason why you see people wanting to buy HBO Max, the TV shows, the IPs, is because they want, if you're going to choose one streaming service, they want you to choose that streaming service. So it's just going to be a big race.
Disney Plus Premium no ads annual plan increased from $159.99 to $189.99 per year, a $30 increase. Fuck. That's for no ads. That's premium? No ads? You don't even get like, remember that shit they used to do back in 2020, 2021? You would get the newest movie, early access or some shit. You don't even get that. What the fuck do you get out of that? Beside a hand job from your wife, which I don't get because it's
premium is no ads, silly.
No, I've been making a joke. Oh God. So I don't know.
Usually people laugh when jokes are said.
That's why I'm the Dave Chappelle of this group. No, I'm joking. So I don't know how it goes. Warren left me like my dad. So we'll just go around. Gray, what do you think about these price increases for Disney Plus and the Hulu app being phased out?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They're trying to figure out a way to make it profitable. It really sucks because they spent so much money during COVID trying to figure out a plan that would kind of work. And they kind of took everything away from the parks, everything away from the movies, put it all into this app. And I don't know that it's quite worked, but they're convinced there's a way to make it work. So why not go after the big guys? Hulu, now they actually have that third of it. Yeah, it seems like they're just going to completely fold it into itself. I can't see how this would make them more money than having two separate streams where you would not support one and you could just have the other. But I guess I'm going to trust them that they know more, that somehow this would be less cost for them, which means more profit. So
that's more than cable.
I hope it works out for them. All I know is there's some good shows that I've been able to watch on Disney that I never thought I would be able to. Since they got like the Fox library. Man, being able to watch all the fucking Predator movies on Disney, I never thought the day. That was pretty fun.
Look at this.
Yeah, I prefer a higher quality.
They need to combine all those, like hit Disney, Hulu, and ESPN, and just call it D-Max or D-Flix.
D-Max. Look at this shit before Warren goes. Existing subscribers can check for potential alternative offers by trying to cancel their subscription.
Yeah. Actually, no, I mean, like, they literally have a retention department. Oh, you need the Max D. But that's what you should do with all of your shit. Like, if you've got a subscription, most of these places do have retention departments. They'll give you special deals on, they want to keep you there.
Troy, what do you think, man, about the Hulu app being phased out and Disney Plus's price increasing?
So I agree with what Gray's saying about.
You agree with that, Cloud Chaser? Oh God.
Well, in to a point. Let me finish here. I agree with the theory that he's putting forth, but the reality is what I said before. They have eliminated a whole bunch of revenue streams, and they've decided that they want their primary revenue stream to be streaming. They are not getting the money from the theaters anymore. They're not getting the money from license deals. They're not getting the money from what do you call it? Physical media.
Oh, yeah.
But what they want is to get all their money from a streaming service, and they're not going to get more money for another movie that they've added to it. They're not. It's kind of like trying to get energy by plugging a power strip into itself. It's like putting out change machines and saying, "Hey, we broke even. Maybe we should get more change machines." That's basically the revenue that they're putting in. So, yeah, they should raise the price to as high as the market will allow, but that's not going to bring them to profitability any more than buying more change machines.
Yeah, because I imagine from their shareholders and investors, like we talked about earlier about investment and shit, it was basically like these guys only want to see that number go up. That's it.
Yeah.
They see that number go down, they start panicking, going, "What the fuck's going on?" I truly think, and this goes for every streaming service, even including Netflix. There's not an infinite amount of subscribers you can keep gaining. Like how much? Like how many subscribers do they currently have? I actually don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now. Disney Plus.
Do they even give out those numbers?
I'll go by the last one. Disney Plus subscribers. Last time I checked, was like 200 million, something like that. Last time we checked, it was like 200 million. Disney Plus subscriber count. The subscriber count on Disney Plus currently, as of September 27th, 2025, they have 150.2 subscribers, which was a decrease from the previous quarter, 149.6 million. But they said if you combine Disney Plus and Hulu, they have 195.7 million globally. So I imagine that's the reason why they wanted to integrate them both, is because it's going to be easier to track sub growth with all of it combined into one than the other. But I'll go right now to check. Don't get me wrong. Because I'm never wrong. I'm a genius.
If I was Disney, though, I would have kept the Hulu name and just turned Disney Plus into a tab at Hulu. Because Hulu is a better name than Disney Plus. It has a better, has a much better faith around it. Essentially, just all the Disney stuff going into there.
Like, I've always want to say this too. Like, fuck. Did all these studios need a streaming service though? I mean, that's a lot. I mean, maybe they truly still think streaming is the future. But
they're all combining. Like, what was it? The Paramount and that Sky, whatever. Warner Brothers is going to get bought by one of these services and combined in there. Hell, HBO Max is a Frankenstein of like 7 or 8 different streaming services.
Yeah, it's like HBO Now and all that shit. Yeah.
Brought in all together. Like the DC had its own streaming service and they brought it in there. Like, so yeah, they're it's not a sustainable for a lot of people, and you're starting to see people start getting bought and combined. That's the reason why Disney and Hulu are combining, and Paramount's going to buy stuff. And
196. Yeah, that was right. It was. I just want to make sure it was 197. If you combine it all. So if you take out Hulu, it could potentially have less because they're combining them all together, and they still have. I'm pretty sure they still have ESPN, or is ESPN completely separate now? That might be the case.
Well, they make money off of it, so if the revenue service is trying to be streaming now, you have to count ESPN, Hulu, and Disney Plus because that's 3 of their revenue services.
YouTube Premium 125. Holy motherfuck! God damn.
Still.
Yeah, that's not changed, has it? I'm pretty sure it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed in a minute, honestly. Paramount total 79 million. But that BT.
I would think more like Paramount numbers.
BT. Oh my God. Who wants BT? Yeah, does BT need a streaming service? Like, what are we doing here with that shit?
Some quality content, sir.
Yes, you're really into getting blacked.
Megan Thee Stallion shows up every once in a while. It's great.
That would make people unsub. They already don't got sub. That makes me unsub. But Warren, did you want to say anything about the whole Hulu app getting phased out and Disney Plus price increasing? Are you good? He might be dead currently. All right. So it's just like my dad. He left me and didn't come back. So no, I mean, you guys know how I feel about these streaming services. Consolidation is gonna happen. That's why even with the whole Warner Brothers deal we talked about a while ago, consolidation is gonna happen. I truly don't. I don't know. I have a hunch. There's not enough money going around with a lot of this shit. Given how much money they're investing in movies and TV and all that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But make sure if you guys have a streaming service, get a girlfriend, and she don't even watch the content there. That's just easy sex with the girlfriend. Hey, honey, I want to watch a musical. Yes, sure. So here's how it goes.
Defying gravity.
So thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. I'm MSK, AK Master Swag King, and we're going to sign out, guys. See you guys later. Goodbye. Peace. And we'll be wrapping up here in just a little bit. Orange says, you don't break even on change machines. At a certain level, banks start changing you.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Keep in mind, why do we need banks? We'll just keep all of our money for ourselves.
No, MSK, you should go ahead and invest in more change machines. I think it's really just a numbers game for you. Just you can make it out with more numbers. Just keep going on change machines. It's a solid investment.
This girl talking about she wanted me to come back home with her. Fuck no, I'm good. I have standards. So
was it that lady outside who asked you if you were homeless and offered you a burrito?
Well, that no.
Yeah, she wanted him to eat her burrito, and
is that a new age woman? Women with cocks.
You look homeless. Here's my burrito. My name's Darla.
L. All right. So we'll start with the Wu
Don't
Ren.
eat her burrito. It'll burn you.
No. That's not a burrito. That's just a. You're right. Warren, do you have anything coming up that you would like to let the audience know about as we wrap up here? Outros.
No. But have a great life.
Hell yeah. You're gonna have sex this weekend?
Nope.
When you do, are you gonna send a video to us?
You're an idiot.
You can subscribe to his OnlyFans.
I have my only armpits if you want to see that.
Oh shit. But yes, Warren, we know for sure has 8 inches. The strokes are probably pretty good. Make sure you blow her back out. All right. Great Poupe, do you have anything planned coming up that you would like to let the audience know about?
I mean, sure. The audience is awesome. Yeah, why not? Tomorrow night, there's always the Thinkers. It's an international panel who get together to disagree about everything, but can usually leave somewhat amicably. If that sounds interesting to you, I think tomorrow we're talking about what it means to be a natural-born leader. So if you want kind of a South African living in Dubai's opinion on it, some people in Europe's opinions, and then some Americans, possibly a Canadian, come over and join us. It's YouTube at That Darn Kidda tomorrow night. And then Friday, people have been crying for a better panel show. And you know what? They finally have one. It's called The Last Panel. It's at YouTube, The Last Panel 1. What can I say? It's a group of people, perhaps all-stars. We have been referred to as the MSK all-stars. It's as if we just trimmed the fat from this show, and you're left with nothing but the best. So if that interests you, come on over on Friday. We're doing a comic book review for Rook Exodus. It's an interesting, what would you call it? Somewhat sci-fi with kind of some fantasy elements. It's really kind of awesome. If that interests you at all, there's some people who really are fans of things who want to talk about it. Come on over to The Last Panel. That's YouTube at Last Panel 1. That's about all I got going on. What about you, Warren? What you got going on, sir?
Well, tomorrow I will be doing a pre-recorded review of the Batman, the White Knight, with Dingus Den on his channel. And then after that, I will be streaming from my PS5 onto YouTube another another chapter of my Batman Arkham City playthrough. On Friday, I will be on the Last Panel show to talk about Rook Exodus. And then I will go across the tracks to the other side of town and be slumming with MSK for that evening show. And MSK and Full Metal Nate, most likely. Saturday, I'll be doing a drawing show where I will be working either on some more character designs for Sig and Joe, or I might be drawing some fan art on my drawing table. And then on Monday, some more gaming. So make sure you check out my YouTube channel at Lunchbox Comics and like and subscribe.
Oh, and our featured guest tonight, Troy Pacelli. Can't wait to have him on a little bit more consistently in the future after, I give him 2 bags of Funyuns and a bottle of water.
Yeah, I said you got to double my salary, and that's what he came up with, and I'm like, wow, that's way better.
Okay, yeah. Cool Ranch Doritos or the regular Doritos? Because Cool Ranch Doritos are overrated as hell. Those are. Ugh.
What do you consider regular Doritos?
I'm gonna ignore that.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, see, he makes a great point. There's the modern Doritos, and then there's the old fashioned taco flavored Doritos,
which were amazing.
Yeah.
I say take a bag of each and pour it all into one bowl.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe in anarchy.
Oh, like Doritos roulette. Yeah. You know what you get when you cross M&Ms and Skittles? You pour them into a bowl together. S&M's. So every weekday at noon Central is Liquid Lunch, 1 hour show. If wherever you're at, whatever you're doing for lunch, come hang out with me. Fridays are our last call with Troy Pacelli. This week, if you're tired of the modern sci-fi and you're looking for something good, myself and my co-pilot Agent Boomer will be sharing with you some insights about great moments in sci-fi from the 1970s. I'll give you one little hint, one little behind the scenes preview. Movie called Saturn III. Topless Farrah Fawcett. Great moment in sci-fi. Yes. And I'll also be guesting around. I'll be on Age of Boomers channel, Netters Network, Big Al Presents. I just dropped a standalone video on a retrospective of Kenner's Star Wars Cantina play sets up through the end of the 80s. I've got another one coming out real soon, Power of the Force. And then I'll be doing a review of the big HasLab Cantina coming up.
Hell yeah. And for me, tomorrow, I might do a game stream early in the afternoon, maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel or League of Legends game stream. I do have a one-on-one with Iron Oxide. It'll be his first appearance and a one-on-one on this show. And then I have the MSK show episode that I said I was going to do with Kingstyle. We're going to go over some Dragon Ball news that came out recently. And I've wanted to talk about this for quite some time. So, we have that. So we have 2 more episodes of the MSK show. Can't wait to do them tomorrow. Holy fucking shit. Just putting the episode numbers in. We're going to get to 1,000 eventually. No, we won't. Restart at 500. Back to number 1, like how Marvel Comics do it. Back to a new number 1. We'll do a bunch of variant covers. We'll have the Grey Poupée cover, we'll do the Lunchbox Warren cover. We'll have the Italian Stallion cover, actually. No? But yeah, I'm going to go actually rest. I've been up quite a bit since I've got off work. So
done a lot of streaming today, yeah.
I'm just really tired. So thank you guys for coming by tonight and blowing me out and jerking me off, because that was the best night I could ever possibly have. And this is in Minecraft, allegedly said by a hot, rich, tall guy named MSK on YouTube. Allegedly. All jokes. I'm probably going to go and I'm not watching porn tonight. I'm tired. I'm probably passing after the stream. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK Show. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.